Oh, what's up, you beautiful people? Here we are again. It's game night. It's time to watch some hockey. I'm Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. Tonight, we get to watch the Vancouver Canucks face off against those dirty Boston Bruins. Boston. We already beat them 2-0 earlier in the season. So looking to sweep the season series by winning the game at home. We won in Boston, which does not happen very often. So big win for the Canucks. Should be a lot of fun. Tonight, we are going to say hello to all you crazy kids in the chat. The chat's already just flying through, getting crazy out here. So we'll say hello to everyone who's already here watching the stream. We'll go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. And you'll see why I mean when I say the Canucks don't win very often in Boston. But luckily, the game is in Vancouver tonight. Go through the Canucks lineup. A couple changes there for the lineup as well. During the first intermission, Dustin will be stopping by for the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow. We'll go over the ups and downs of the game so far. We'll talk about the news of the day, a couple different things we're going to chat about. During the second intermission, for the first time ever, we're going to have another YouTube channel. They're called Canucks Uncensored. They're going to be joining me. It's a guy named Witten and a guy named Jordan. They just started up a YouTube channel and Instagram. They've been doing some really, really funny stuff on the internet. So we'll have those guys come on and chat, doing the getting to know you interview with the boys. And then post game, we'll have Dustin come back and join us for an analysis of everything that happens in this rematch of the Stanley Cup in 2011, part 2. And then I think it was Alfred from Skytrain. Alfred had pointed out this is like the 30th time they've played since 2011. I looked it up, and I think it's the Canucks are 12-11. No, they're 12-10 since the Stanley Cup Finals in the regular season. So they do have a winning record against Boston since they lost to them in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. So, like I said, the chat's going crazy. So let's get in here and see who's all stopping by. Jacob Cozy, Oilers are my most hated team. Yeah, we can agree with that. I hate their announcers. I hate their fans. I hate their players. My wife's over there laughing. Everyone, my wife's about to go work out. She's worried that you think that she's going to look like the Hulk by the time the season is over, but no, she will not look like the Hulk. Jason Negra in the chat for sure. Oilers. Yep. Jacob Cozy. All my Pokemon rivals' names are Connor McDavid. Because you're in Edmonton, right, Jacob? So everyone's got the Connor McDavid is there. Yeah. Mike Torrance in the chat was a little worried when I heard recalled Shelovs, but we are okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that with Dustin in the second intermission. Shelovs getting the emergency call up from Abbotsford today because Kevin Lankinen was not on the ice at practice this morning. Oh my God, Lankinen! Forbert also was not there. We'll talk about that more in the first intermission and as well during the lineup when we get to that. Jacob Cozy, so definitely Oilers. Yeah. Jason Egger, who's in net? It's going to be Mr. Demko. Jacob Cozy, I don't even mind Boston that much anymore. Brad Marchand, man, come on. Demko, R. Jacob Cozy with a new mask, I believe. Yeah, he got a sick new mask. Let's see if I can actually look that up for you guys. Reddit, probably. Canucks Reddit. Canucks Reddit's always good for that kind of thing. No, I don't see it on here. Well, I'll have a look later. Mike Torrance, hate the Oilers for sure. Jason Negra, I think he's not going to be good. I despise Oilers with a passion. Jacob Cozy, events happen here, and I tell my friends I can't go because I'd be supporting the city. That's funny. Jacob laughing. Hi, Calvin. Nice, Calvin. Jason Negra, Knuckhead is a YouTuber. Yep. Paper, welcome, Paper. Nice to have you. I got the Knuckhead predictions too. Ooh, the Knuckhead predictions. Zoe in the chat with the championship trophy and the finish line flag. Jacob Cozy, did you ever read those Calvin books? Canucks fan 94. Anyone see that Demko? See the back of Demko's new mask, like he's saying Luongo #1 should be in the rafters at Rogers Arena. Could be saying that, yeah. Have a fun workout. I love you. Canucks fan 94. Oh, it's the same message twice. Mike Torrance saw your predictions on Neckhead. Nice job, Calvin. Is Calvin in chat? I haven't seen his message yet. Yep. I was already in a vid. Oh, on Neckhead. And there's Paper. Look at Paper. It's the first one I've seen using that brand new Big Mac custom emoji. Available to anyone who clicks that join. Can you guys see me? I think everything just crashed again. Maybe my computer had overheated there. Trying to keep things interesting. There was very much wind happening in Surrey today too, so I was worried that the power would be going out today again. Knock on wood. Rod, I hope I'm back now. Oh my gosh, just ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna go through the chat a little bit more because I know that now all of the messages that I was gonna go through and read have now been dumped. Jacob Cozy here, Canucks fan 94, Big Hogs here. Papers in the chat. Oh, there's Calvin. Calvin Hobbs is my favorite. Yeah, I used to love reading Calvin and Hobbs too. Hachiko in the chat, guys, praying to Satan worked on. I got 94. There it is. The power of Satan wins. Hachiko got 94% on the archaeology final. That's awesome. Mike Torrance saying 7-2 Canucks win. Big Hog attaboy there. Biko Hachiko. I think I saw Drew Richards in here earlier as well. What to do? Mike Torrance, Big Hog, Hachiko, Big Hog. Zach in the chat, go Vancouver, go. You love to see it. Mike Saunders, I'm not at the game, so we stand a chance to win. There it is, Mike Saunders. Thanks for tuning in, brother. It's always good to have you. Drew Richards, frozen for me too. Yeah, I'm back now, I hope. Is my computer dying? I'm doing too much stuff with the computer. Hachiko, we miss you. Nothing is perfect. First one to move is a Bruins fan. Even worse, he's back. Yeah, spread chaos, anarchy. Zach, yes. There we go, laugh out loud. Yeah, the whole thing just crashed again. I've got the fans on my computer running now. I think that might be the problem. I might be having an overheating problem. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff happening on this computer, so it should be interesting. Wait, Big Hog, you typed, so did I. Rod using that Trevor Linden emoji. Drew Richards using that brand new Big Mac emoji. There it is, Big Mac. You won the contest, and now you have your own custom emoji. And Rod's just like, Canucks fan 94, despite the Bruins' place in the standings, there will be a big test for Demko. Yeah, Demko is a guy from Massachusetts. So I'm sure he'll be up for the challenge. Calvin Wares, Big Mac. In Demmer we trust. Demko will prove he should have been made Team USA. Love the emoji. Thanks, Russ. I'm glad to see that, brother. It's fun to have that. Yeah. You're like, I want a Big Mac emoji. I'm like, I'm just going to slap his face in there. So we might do some more contests, some more trivia moving forward. So we do have a couple more emojis that are available. I think we've got maybe 4 that I can do with the amount of memberships that we have. So we may look to add a couple more. Yeah, over Swayman. Papers, in God we trust. So Rod is like rolling his eyes. Calvin's using that Big Mac emoji. And then Rod's like, go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Okay, let's hop on over to the stats that you want, but you don't really need. Vancouver Canucks record on Saturdays. They're one game below 500. So we got a chance tonight, boys. We're going to take this record and we're going to make it so that the Canucks are 371 and 371. Getting even tonight on Saturdays. Yeah, they're minus 169 when it comes to goals for, goals against, which is a little concerning. Their record on December 14th is actually really good. They're 12-6 when playing on December 14th. And I saw on Instagram today, there's an Instagram called Canucks History. It's on this day in 2013. The Canucks defeated the Boston Bruins 6-2 at home. The Canucks record at home on December 14th is really good too, 9-3. On the road, they're 3-3-3. 3-3-3. So yeah, at home though, they are dominant when they play on December 14th. So that's good to see. Vancouver versus the Bruins. It's not pretty, guys. It's one of the worst I've seen. The Canucks, they got the snot beaten out of them by the Bruins a lot over the years, before they got good in the 90s. They're 37-76 against the Bruins. This is what I was talking about. They're 13-45 on the road against the Bruins. At home, it's not so bad. They're 24-31. So we're looking to make that 25-31 tonight. Canucks current leading scorers versus the Bruins. Besser's got 4 goals in 11 games. Miller's got 7 assists in 8 games. And then Miller also has a goal, giving him 8 points in 8 games against the Bruins. If you're looking at the Bruins leading scorer against the Canucks, Brad Marchand, the little rat, has 12 goals in 23 games. Pasternak, Mr. Pasta, has 9 assists in 18 games. And then Marchand has 18 points overall in 23 games against the... Can't see my stats. Oh, no! You can't see my stats! Oh, I'm just showing you guys a damn black screen. Oh, man. See, look how nice these are. Now you can see them all. Thank goodness for Drew Richards sending me a message. Calvin sending me a message too. Actually paying money to tell me that my screen is dark. Thank you, Calvin, for the $2. The screen crashed and that resulted in things happening on OBS. So now we've got it all straightened out. Everyone cross your fingers for me because this is the second time in the last little while that it has crashed. So there are the stats now that you can actually see them. We're moving on from them. But yeah, here are all those stats. Here's the little picture I made. These are the Witten and Jordan. These are guys from Canucks Uncensored. So they'll be here during the second intermission tonight. All right. Oh, the chaos that is live streaming. All right, let's go back to the bar. Let's get into the starting lineup. Maybe these will work. Who knows? Who knows if the starting lineup will work? We're about to find out. Calvin, yes. Thank you, Calvin, for the $2 donation. I appreciate you, brother. Okay. For your offensive lines, you got Jake DeBrusk, Elias Pettersson, Kiefer Sherwood playing together still. Second line, JT Miller, Nils Hoglander, Brock Besser still playing together. Third line also has not changed. Dakota Joshua's, Suter, Connor Garland playing together. Fourth line hasn't changed. Teddy Bluger, Max Sasson, Danton Heinen all playing together. And if we're talking about the defensive lines, that's where there has been one change. Actually, 2 changes technically, because this is the defense and the goaltending. Still Quinn Hughes, Tyler Myers playing together on the top pair. Second pair, same as well. Carson Soucy, Newell Juleson playing together. This is where the changes. Derek Forbert has been removed from the lineup. So Eric Branstrom, everyone's been calling for Mr. Branstrom to come back in. He's back tonight. And then Thatcher Demko getting a second start of the season. Starting lineup. So yeah, that's why Shilov's got called up today on an emergency basis, because both Forbert and Lankinen are dealing with the flu. Tocchet said today that the flu is making its way through the Vancouver Canucks roster. So they did call up Shilovs from Abbotsford to back up tonight. So it says, away from me, Satan. Paper, fun fact, Russell is in Surrey. Yep. Some people call it Slurry. There's Big Mac using his own emoji. That beautiful mug right there. Rod's like Miroslav Satan. You know what? They should have let him wear a 3-digit number on his back, if you know what I mean. Chico Demko is from California. Yep, he is. Cali boy. Drew Richards, the game is blacked out for me. Hooray! Why the heck would it be blacked out for you, bro? It's literally hockey. Drew, I would recommend check out check out cbc.com because there's a chance you might be able to get it on cbc.com. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, Hockey Night in Canada. Hachiko, the screen is black, nothing is perfect. We can't see your beautiful spreadsheet. Here, I'll show you again. Now that you can actually see it. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I guess I didn't actually show you the other stats. I'll show you the other stats too. So like I said, the Canucks played Boston in November, beat them 2-0 in Boston. In the last 5 games, Brad Marchand has 6 points, and so does Quinn Hughes. Brad Marchand has 4 goals, and Jake DeBrusk has 4 goals. And then Pasternak has 4 assists, and Quinn Hughes has 4 assists in the last 5 games. Here comes the Star-Spangled Banner. Holy crap, the Boston Bruins power play sucks. There's no other way to put it. They are the worst power play in the entire league, 12.6%. The Canucks in the top 10 at 24.4%. Penalty kill, not a whole lot better for Boston, 77%. And then 17th for the Canucks at 79.8%, which has actually been doing a lot better lately. Face-off wise, Boston's a little better. They're 10th in the league. The Canucks are 19th. We expect to see this number go up a little bit more now that JT Miller's back in the lineup. Goals for per game. The Boston Bruins don't score a lot. They're 29th. And then they let in a lot of goals too, apparently. The Canucks goals for has actually gotten a lot better. 9th in the league, top 10. And then their goals against is 3.07. So they're 17th. Looking at the last 10 games, Boston is 6-4. The Canucks are 6-2-2. So very similar records, actually, even though the Canucks have the 2 overtime losses. But as you see in the description, Winnipeg beat Boston 8-1 and Seattle beat Boston 5-1. So they were probably angry. And as you see, yeah, here it is. This is not correct at all. It is Demko and Shilov. So good job, NHL.com. You're pulling a Sportsnet. Back to the bar. Zoe's having a party. It's dark. Can't see the spreadsheet. And then Drew sent me a text so I could actually see that. Speaking of international tournaments, why doesn't the NHL just do a World Cup of hockey every 2 years after the Winter Olympics? 2 international tournaments in the repetitive 4-year span. I think they're really bad at organizing that kind of thing for some reason. Staring into the abyss. The fans want it and the players want it. Yep. Staring into the abyss. Jacob Cozy, this is what it looks like when I see between people. At nothing is perfect. Oh no. This is how I see. So, except it's red instead of black, just like red. I mean, you got the red shirt on today. Rod is just flexing over here. Or are you just trying to get me to flex? Showing off the guns. Jason Egger, Calvin, thanks for risking precious $2 for us. Yes, I appreciate that. I love seeing the stats laugh out loud. Green screen. I'm not green screen. I don't know what you're talking about. Big Mac, I won't be in the chat too much. Cuddling its girlfriend. Ooh. Big Mac, cuddling it up with the girlfriend, eh? Ooh. You think you're famous now with your custom emoji in chat, and the ladies are just falling all over you now. Now you can just show them that you have a custom emoji and nothing is perfect, and you're gonna get even more girlfriends. Jacob Cozy, Hoggy Hughes, Jake all scoring tonight. Lineup. What's that like, Big Mac? Never heard of that. Is it cool? Flexin'. Yeah, flexin' for sure. It's pronounced Sassoon. Sasson? I don't think it is. Sasson. It's got the Miller line out to start. Brock Besser, Nils Hoglander. I'll count it down when they drop the puck here at center ice. I should note, too, there's Lindholm lining up against JT Miller, former Vancouver Canucks, signing with Boston in the offseason. They weren't sure if he was going to play tonight, but looks like he's in. And then Zadorov as well. Puck has been dropped. There it is. We're into the first period. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. And then we got Kelly Sutherland refereeing this game, so that should be interesting because he generally sucks Sucks real bad when he does the Canucks games. Jacob Cozy, girls I talk to is my bunny rabbit these days. The puck go out of play. Puck goes out of play early in the game. She says, "Rawr, ha ha ha." Oh yeah, she likes that custom emoji. That's it. Hey, I'm sure your bunny appreciates it, Jason, or Jacob. Jason, see, I'm a neckhead damn real fan. Knuckhead. Sassoon. Demko. She also says, "Let's go, boys." Smart girl. Isn't blacked out. Bahaha. No, I was talking about the geo-locking on Sportsnet. Oh, is it cracked tonight? Did they break it? He's got the suitor line out now with Dakota Joshua, Connor Garland. Puck dumped in. Goes by Swayman. Joshua picks it up, gets it to the corner. Now the Canucks are changing again. Sherwood gives the puck away in the offensive zone. FBI got my stream loader, got buff streams now for now. Drew Richards, and how can I actually watch this one? Rome in the chat. Hello, everyone. Hello, Rome. Welcome back. Big Hog Hockey. Yeah, so Batman can rig it, laugh out loud. He's got that Riz. Paper emoji, paper emoji, paper emoji. I think Paper wants a paper emoji. Calvin, the man, donating $2 to inform me that I black screened. As long as it involves NHL players, Bettman is involved. Sherwood gets dumped in the corner. Slow to get up. We're already 2 minutes into the game. Puck in front. The Canucks managed to get it to the corner. Oh my goodness. Canucks come in offside. So Boston has one shot. The only shot so far in the game. Susie gets hit, and then, or Susie hits someone, and then Juleson hits the same guy. Ooh, and then Demko's just staying with the puck, making sure it doesn't get through him. Oh, stress. Wait, who has possession? Boston has it right now. And they still have it. Now the Canucks have possession, but Boston brings the puck in offside. Calvin Charlie talking about him. He's getting old. Almost time for him to kick the bucket. Jason Egger, wait, what if the refs joined the game mid-play? Barbershop window, Bruins will always have a special place in my heart. 2011. Barbershop. I think, is Barbershop the one who gets banned every single stream? In here to troll again, I see. Well, we don't have to ban him yet, because like I always say, everyone's welcome, even fans from other teams. Is it the Calgary fan named Leaf, I think, who always shows up whenever Calgary's playing the Canucks? Barbershop window. Canucks dump the puck in. JT Miller in on the forecheck. Hoglander. Besser there on the half boards. Besser comes up with the puck. Dumps the puck back to the point. Hughes now on the blue line. Walking the line. Stumbles a bit, which you don't see very often. To the front of the net. I think it's blocked. Doesn't make it to the net, so it won't be a shot. Hoglander comes up with the puck. Puts it back to Myers. Myers puts a shot on. It also gets blocked. Hughes tries to get a shot. That one gets blocked. So they've given the Canucks a shot somewhere in there. So now the shots are 1-1. 1-1. Paper, make me an emoji. Make me an emoji, please. I'm going to beg every game. And then Ichiko's like, paper begging won't get you an emoji. Yeah, you have to win a contest. The Canucks have broken the worst rule in hockey. They iced the puck. Unbelievable. Do we need to inform them of the rules? Learn the rules. Ha, ha, ha. Get him a copy of the book. Zachary's like, paper. Dan Carlo watching from the Philippines. Go Canucks, go. Welcome back, Dan Carlo. Zoe's still having a party. Paper, paper, paper. There's your paper emoji. Look at that. Paper's already got an emoji. Zoe's using the dolphin emoji. Yep. How is Zadorov playing against us? Oh, we'll see. He just got a shot. Demko with a save. Puck still loose. Bluger. Who's the cross-checking call on? Looks like the Canucks are taking a penalty. What a save. I think Tyler Myers might have taken that penalty. Boom. Knocking Castillo on his booty. Big Mac at Zoe. Major saying 3-0 Canucks. Welcome back, Major. Big Hog Barber, you're on thin ice. Dan Carlo, I was working during 2011 in McDonald's. Ha ha ha. Canucks versus Bruins. Barbershop window. Zadorov was a rental player. Laugh out loud. Canucks are trying to get the puck out of the zone. Bluger rips it down in the Boston zone. Rod. Panthers and Tampa will always have a special place in my heart. Why the Panthers? Are you from originally from Tampa or Florida or something there, Rod? You're from Kamloops now. Zoe, Canucks. Really a contest? Yep. That's how Big Mac got his. He won a contest against Snicker. 1:20 left to go in the power play. Bruins now have 1 minute and 14 seconds left to go in their power play. My girl is from Cape Town at Zoe. Drew Richards getting a copy of the rule book out. So is Paper. That's good to see. Hachiko's getting the cake out. Is that Marchand, the little rat? Marchand. Brad Marchand, the little rat, scores the first goal of the game on the power play. They're being outshot 7-1, boys. It's not looking good so far. At Nothing is Perfect. I'm curious if those people receive those memberships, my bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone here who can receive a membership. That's the thing. Yeah, so anyone in here that is not a member of the stream, make sure you go into your YouTube settings and make sure you get into the YouTube settings and make it so you can receive gifts, because I'm sure you will probably get a gifted membership immediately because they're still pending. I need a custom one. But you already have one. You just used your paper emoji. I think YouTube scanned you, Major. Goats are on the left. Friedman and Sherwood should formally introduce themselves to Zadorov. I would like to see that. Rod using the smiling Trevor Linden emoji. I love big PKs. That wasn't a big PK. Demko needs an emoji. Marchand, boo! Calvin C, I told you Boston scores first. Now we'll score 4 unanswered goals. See, that's what we're doing. We're just letting them score first because we don't like scoring first. Anytime we score first, we don't win the game. So we got to let them score first. Zoe. Goats are on the left. Sheep are on the right. Hachiko, you're banned. Mike Torrance, that's okay, I hope. And then, is this a... Oh, yeah, Marchand with a big rat nose. This is all part of the plan, Dusty. Yep. Quoting Dusty. At Major Shout, nothing is perfect. Can you look at the YouTube settings and see if you're at least credited with donations? Yeah, I'll have a look at it, brother. 13:46 left to go in the period. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Canucks being outshot 8-1 now. Learn the rules. McAvoy on the point. Tyler Myers ices the puck. Chico's out here trolling too. Zoro Rosario. Hello, Russell and everyone on chat. Welcome back, Zoro Rosario. Nice to see ya. Drew's happy to see you too. Throw the book at them! Learn the rules, Tyler Myers. Maybe from like the high angle that he's playing the game, it looks different from him. But as a good Canadian boy, he should really learn how to curl better. Learn the rules. Big Mac getting the rule book out for Tyler Myers. I'm not trolling. You just used the custom goal emoji for the Boston Bruins, Hachiko. You are definitely trolling. I'm an innocent boy. I do not believe that. You have proven that you are actually a troll. An archaeological troll. Big Hog's like, no, you're not. You're not an innocent boy. Big Mac's got the rule book out for Tyler Myers. Canucks get the puck out to center ice. Dumped into the Boston zone, and the Canucks going on the forecheck. Zadorov gets bumped by Hoglander, but comes up with the puck. I mean, remember the last time the Canucks played Boston? Boston smothered the Canucks, so should be interesting to see. Connor Cahill, we're going to lose this game. Thanks to the hapless giraffe in the defense. Connor's already given up. We're in the first period, and Connor's already given up on the Canucks. $11:54 left to go in the first period. Now Boston scores again. The Canucks look disheveled out there. 2-0 Boston leads. The Boston Bruins officially have more goals than the Vancouver Canucks have shots. Friedman battles for it, can't get it. Who loses? Yeah, they didn't cover their man. Friedman and Brandstrom on the ice, and then we got the fourth line out there, and they get completely lost in the coverage. Geeky's all alone in front, and gets a pass out from Pasternak, and he has an open net to shoot at because Demko can't cover the entire thing. I'm an innocent boy who wants every team to win except the Oilers. Well, Myers is fine. Canucks are not losing this game. Who's in net? Who's in net? It is Demko in net right now. Susie up the ice through center ice. Goes to the net. Connor Garland to the front of the net. Blocked in front. Garland puts another one down low. Also blocked in front. Jesus took the curse away. I hope Jesus took the curse away. Sending all those swine running into the sea. Oh my gosh, it's going to be one of these games, isn't it? The Canucks have like no shots on net. Connor gives up too fast. Look at the Habib fight. What are we doing? We're not doing anything right now, Jacob. We're standing around. The Canucks have no idea what they're doing right now. Firking hole. Firking hole. Drew Richards, Van has got this. Van has got this. Coke, Canucks, glow. Absolute schoolboy defending. Demko is being left out by his teammates here. Yep, absolutely. Geeky was all alone in front. Friedman and Brandstrom are the new defensive pair. They haven't played together yet because Forbert's out because he's sick. And all of a sudden, Geeky's left all alone in front. Pass from Pasta. Drew believes. I believe. Dweebs and geeks. Calvin. I bet Kevin is shaking his head on the bench. He's not on the bench, Calvin. Kevin Lankinen is not at the arena. He is sick. Big hog. Not Demko's fault. Bad defense. KJ. Welcome, KJ. Oh, brother. Major's like, I like Blanky. Connor Cahill, Drew Richards not with that defending. They don't. No, it's all part of the plan, Connor. It's all part of the plan. They don't show up until the second period. It's getting feisty. I hope so. At Connor Cahill, you're not wrong, but still so much game left to play. Yeah. We're still in the first period. You watch. Rod. All right, I'm gonna need out. I'm out. Need to fix a late dinner. Take care, folks. Thanks for stopping by, Rod. Enjoy the dinner, brother. We'll see you next time. Barbershop window. It's Demko's fault. Shelovs would have saved it. And then Hachiko's like, I would save every shot. KJ, I went to the kitchen to make a smoothie and it's 2-0. So it's your fault, KJ? It's all your fault. Why'd you leave your seat? You left your seat and they scored twice. It's all on you, KJ. You should be ashamed of yourself. Is that too much? Did I overreact? I'm sorry, KJ. I lashed out. Hachiko, put me in the net, coach. Hachiko, I need you up a D. At D. I can play every position at once. In your archaeological studies, did you discover some kind of cloning technology? Did you bring your shovel, Hachiko? Rome, KJ's got to stop making smoothies or the Canucks are going to lose. All right, sorry, guys. I'm going to play Marvel Rivals. Have a good night, y'all. Jacob's out, too. He's like, peace. Jacob's out. Connor Cahill's out. People are giving up. They're the people who leave the stadium early, and then when the Canucks come back, they can't get back in. Susie can't get the puck to go. And the Bruins send the puck all the way down. The Canucks still on one. And then they foolishly ice the puck. Why are they letting the Bruins change, man? They shouldn't be allowed to change. They just ice the puck like a bunch of morons who don't know the rules. So it looks like, yeah, there he is. You can see it. There's Shelov's on the bench. So now we got the JT Miller line out there. Hoglander. Brock Besser. McAvoy trying to cheat and come on the ice. Not only did they break the rules by icing the puck. Did McAvoy get cut? He's leaving the game. Hachiko, so there's no point in having me. No, you guys are a pair. You are our future considerations. Damn you, Forbert. Why'd you have to come back? Laugh out loud. He's not even in the game. Hughes floats the puck to the middle and then nothing happens. It is a very disjointed effort from the Canucks so far. Hughes collects the puck at center ice, puts it up to Miller. Miller skates into the Boston zone. Puck back to the point. Hughes tries to get it through. It also gets blocked. Hughes gets the puck at the point, puts it back down low behind the net. Besser collects the puck, puts it over to Hoglander. Hoglander puts it back up to the point to Susie. They might have already switched up the D pairs. It looks like we got Susie. Juleson and Hughes. Let me say Susie a couple more times. Yeah, so Forbort is sick. He's not in the game. So it's Brandstrom, Hughes intercepts the puck. I know at Rome, last smoothie ever. Connor Garland across. Besser shot. There's the second shot of the game. Okay, we've tied them in shots. At least we've tied them in shots. Okay, we've tied them in shot. That's good enough. Big Hog Hockey, we're 2-man team going against 5. Yeah, I would take you 2 against any 5-man roster ever. 2 early goals and the fans are restless. Yep. Barbershop window. Flames take the wild card spot. Nucks sell at the trade deadline. Trade Besser, trade Pedersen, trade Miller, trade Hughes, trade Demko, trade DeBrusque. We need more picks and prospects, right, Barbershop? KJ Bradley, laugh out loud. Hachiko, tell Taka to put us on the ice. So just go, so you guys know, Big Hog Hockey is going to be coming on the stream next week. So everyone get excited. Big Hog will be joining the stream next week. KJ Brazzy, I'll take the blame. It's my fault, boys. Oh, it's okay. KJ, you're back now. Vestalis. Signed in, Vestalis. I'm going to try something here. Huh. Rome, Hachiko, everything all at once. Yeah. Everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. Great film. Yeah, oh, great film. My favorite part of the whole movie was the sausage fingers. Does everybody remember the sausage fingers? Everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah. Vestalis. Hey, man. Welcome. Yes, welcome, Vestalis. Nice to have you. I'm sitting here with Big Mac. Ah, so it's Big Mac's girlfriend. Why didn't he shoot, laugh out loud? They have one shot on net. Why pass? McAvoy with a cut on the leg, leaving the ice. Looks like he might have to go get stitches. That's not great. KJ Brazzy, right? Isn't it great? It's great. It was a great watch. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Vestalis. Blocker save. The Canucks now have 3 shots. Canucks will have another face-off in the offensive zone as Boston high sticks the puck down and then touches the puck. Hear this shot. See it. Oh, what a good tip, too. Paragraph for I have a feeling I might need this after the intermission. Getting the square jar ready. The $5 dono from Paragolfer Pro, Mr. Dustin Boydell. Yes, he will be there for the first intermission to break down all of the Canucks escapades out here. Maybe they can get some more shots on net before the first intermission. Slap past the front of the net. Suter gets the puck, puts it down low. Garland collects it, puts it behind the net for Dakota Joshua. Out to Connor Garland. Connor Garland battling in the corner over to Dakota. Dakota leaves it for Garland, and then Garland loses the puck. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate the $5 dono. That's awesome, brother. Good work by Myers to take his man and not take a penalty. Love that short round. Made a comeback. Vestalis close. Drew Richards, Baja shots on goal. We did it. Did Tocchet call a timeout after that Bruins second goal? No, he did not. He does not call timeouts. Major shout using the custom emoji. Jake's Takes Hockey. What's up, YouTube? The Canucks ice the puck again? They have more icings than they do shots on net. Explain me to that, Jake's Takes Hockey. Tocchet doesn't call timeouts. Yeah, me and KJ are on the same wavelength here. Garland gets knocked down. Jake. Hello, Jake's Takes Hockey. Jake. And the Canucks are back to barely getting shots on goal. Yep, that's what we do. Jake, my dude. Jake is free from prison. Did you see Fuji while you were in prison, Jake? Mike Torrance. Okay, now we can play a game. The slow 2 shots is done. Oh no, delay of game. Thanks for having me. It's awesome to have you, Vestalis. We appreciate you being here. Susie just bats the puck out of the air, and that'll be a penalty for delay of game. Drew Richards, the Vancouver Canucks are an ice hockey team in the National Hockey League. That's good information to have. So down 2-0, 3 shots on net, and now they're going to another penalty kill. Big PK energy. If we traded our team, we'd have $1 billion draft pick. 1 billion draft picks. Yep. Jake Sagsock. Hey, thanks for the welcome, friends. Thanks for the info, Drew. Vestalis putting a stake in the chat. Glizzy hands are hilarious. Yeah. I rushed home from work now, not missing the game. Vestalis, awesome, bro. Hey, don't forget to sub. Eggplant, hockey stick, chaos giraffe. Paragolfer. Go, Vancouver, go. It's all part of the plan, Dusty. Canucks win the faceoff and get the puck down the ice. Paragolfer Pro. Yep. Don't know hype for Paragolfer Pro. We all need it, bro. Bleepity bleep bleep bleep. Major Tau using the swear jar. Ice baby. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Maybe instead of getting mad about icings, I should start singing Ice Ice Baby. Now stop, collaborate, and listen. That's all I know. Paper using the swear jar. Hey mate. Barbershop window. 3 shots. Quickly smile face man. Oh wow. Marchand gets the puck back, fires it in. Short round from Indiana. Jones was the main in everything, everywhere, all at once. Yes. Yeah. And he won an Oscar too, didn't he? Should I play Roblox or Minecraft tonight? Minecraft. Jake Stakes Hockey, come for the chat. Stay for the Canucks comeback. Yep, I like that. Big Hog, Minecraft. You were on the same page. Yeah, so Big Hog will be appearing, and it may involve some Minecraft. Minecraft, Chico, join my realm. How many people out here play... Let's see. I'm going to put that as a poll. Do you play Minecraft? Yes or no? KJ Brazzy, yes. Ki Huai Kwan was the husband in that movie. Yep. I'll be here all night, Major. KJ, yeah. Thanks for the name, Rome. 39 seconds left to go in the Boston power play. Puck comes out to center ice. Canucks clear it out. 29 seconds left to go in the power play. Jake Stakes Hockey needed the energy from Jake Stakes. Yeah. Jake Stakes always brings the energy. How's that a penalty? It's a delay of game. You shoot the puck over the glass in your own zone, you get a delay of game penalty. So even if you bat it out of the air like Susie did, it's still a penalty. Get it up, get it up, get it up. Paragraph for Pro. Cathy Sutherland always looks and sounds far too excited to call penalties on the Canucks. It went into the netting, yeah. Would have gone over to the last, but they got the netting back there. Let's get Sherwood a shot shorthanded. Demko makes a stop, and then the next shot goes off the side of the net. Roblox. Paragraph Pro. He looking for any opportunity to call something against the Canucks. Yeah. Power play's over. Less than 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Canucks still only have 3 shots. Shot right in on Demko, so no icing. Juleson collects it behind the net. Up to the half boards. Canucks can't clear it out of their zone. Now they do. Boston controlling the puck in the neutral zone. At Major Tell, yeah, like waving around his arms with a bit of enthusiasm. Yep. Sherwood is due for a goal. Vestalis, no. Who plays Minecraft? Zach says yes. Big Hog weirdos. I got Minecraft server where I'm building a winter sports park. Jake Takes Hockey. I play Minecraft almost every night. Find it calming with all the stress of the kitchen life. Yep. Connor Cahill. Another stupid penalty. Canucks are going to get eviscerated at this rate. Some stupid moments from our defense. What was Susie thinking, batting the puck out of the air? He was trying to clear it up from the front of the net. Connor Cahill. Connor Cahill, girl, calm down. Phew. Whoa. Drew Richards using the custom emoji with Trevor Linden. Hey, Trevor, do you think the Canucks are going to come back? Faster getting the puck to the front of the net. Trevor thinks we're coming back. Rome, Canucks get it together in the second. Barbershop window, Flames Panthers game has a better pace. KJ Brazzi, I played Chell and only Chell. You know what I played for the first time last night? And I know it's Fortnite, but I played Fortnite that is first person Fortnite. So they've added a new mode to Fortnite where instead of being third person, it's actually first person. It's so much fun. And now I've given the secret away. I always try and convince my friends to play Fortnite with me. Specifically, Drew is one of them. So I sent a video of me in the first person mode to my group chat today. And I was like, hey guys, check out this new game. It's called Ballistic. Because that's what they call the mode in Fortnite. It's called Ballistic. So I'm going to try and trick my friends. So if Mike Saunders is still in here too, now he knows that I'm trying to trick him to play Fortnite too. Anyone play Hut? I do not play Hut. Yeah, Drew, Ballistic is Fortnite. So the clip I sent you is literally me running around Tilted Towers in first person. It's wild, bro. It's so fun. I can't tell you. There's just a free-for-all mode that they added, and I was playing it for like way too long. I think I got like 100 kills before I got off. Yeah, so we could literally play it whenever you want, buddy. You just let me know. Mike Saunders, I'm not that dumb. Come on, Mike. First person Fortnite. Paper was playing Fortnite until 2020. Jake Stakes Hockey only played Shell and Minecraft for the last few years. That's literally it. Chico, what's your username in Roblox? KJ Brazzi using the brand new Big Mac emoji. Major Tao using the Trevor Linden and the Dobby emoji. Friedman shoots the puck wide. Canucks battling in the corner and a rugby game breaks out. Puck comes out. Boston carries it to center. Hughes kicks the puck over to his teammate and then goes right up front. It almost went to a Boston Bruin in front. Oh my gosh. Hachiko at paper. Super Meow 20. Oh, mine is Yosef 70. Major Tao. Yo! When we eventually get Linden on here, he's going to think you're a weirdo. 100%. 100%. Should I go down to the Trevor Linden meet and greet at the sports shop and try and convince him to come on my show? Big Hog using the Trevor Linden emoji. Hachiko, that much followers? Hachiko at paper, I've been playing Roblox since 2011. Canucks clear it out. Indirect pass, but it didn't get there. Oh my gosh, and it ends up being an icing. Oh, that's their 5th icing of the game. They have 5 icings and 4 shots. We're playing hockey, not making cake. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Ice, ice, baby. Big Hog is falling. Dang. But my account got banned. Why did your account get banned? Deleted. Vestalis plays Nanos. What's Nanos? DeBrusque pushes the puck down low into the Boston zone, and the Canucks are not there on the forecheck. They just gave the puck away. They skated the puck into the zone, and they gave the puck away. Juleson collects the puck behind the net, up to Bluger. Oh, they're going for a change, I guess. Danton Heinen feeds it over to Branstrom. Branstrom rips it into the zone. Swayman stops it behind the Boston net. Plays it away from Bluger. Demko out to do the same. Clears the puck up to the blue line. The Canucks clear it out to center ice. And then Bluger gets it into the Boston zone, but no one's there to forecheck. Their forecheck is not currently working. Like, for real. Hachiko, add me. Paper, I will when I open the app later. DeBrusk will score, and that will be it. He did score the other game. I'm playing Delta Force while listening to you in the background. Thank you for the support, Michael. I appreciate you. Give me all those viewership hours. Anyone play poker or chess? I used to play a lot of poker, Major. Did you send a friend request? Okay. I play Hut and Shell. What is Hut? Hut is in NHL. It's the hockey. It's the mode in hockey and in NHL where you can like build a team. So you like collect cards. Miller in, drops it. Garland shoots, goes off his own teammate wide. Myers over to Hughes. Hughes walking down the slot with a shot. Also gets blocked and goes over the glass out of play. So Hut is in NHL. And you like collect players and you can build a team. And the more you play, the more cards packs you can open up. Papers like Santa's here. Yeah, Major Tao's here. Hockey Ultimate Team, that's what it's called. Big Hog Hockey, yep. If an alien race came down to Earth and offered you to take you with them, would you go? Yes, 100%. 100%. 26 seconds left to go in the first period. Quinn Hughes has already played 9 minutes in this period. We got the Pedersen line in their own zone, which is always scary. Damko makes a save and then covers the puck. 3.5 seconds left to go. Who else would go with the aliens? I would go with the aliens. Do you remember the scene in Independence Day where all the people are on top of the building? Like, take me with you, welcome, woo! And then they get blown up. Major Chow, learn the rules. Big Hog, yeah, get Lyndon on here. David W. at Major Chow, it's been a while since I played poker or chess, but when it comes to gambling, the Canucks sure have gambled in their weekend versus the Bruins so far. Come up with quite the short. Learn the rules, learn the rules. Big Mac. Major, as long as they have weed, I'll go anywhere. Laugh out loud. Maybe they'll have some like fancy space weed. Hachiko, I just realized if I was conscious enough to play Roblox in 2011, I could have witnessed the Canucks play in the Stanley Cup final. Too bad I wasn't a hockey fan then. There's the end of the period. Hell yeah, space weed. Me and KJ got the same idea. Oh my goodness. Okay. What the heck is going on? Okay. Hopefully Dustin's ready with his swear jar. I think he might need it. He's probably not gonna like that effort. It's gonna be hard finding some ups in that. But let's get him on the line here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get him on here. Let's get the space weed off the screen there first, and then let's bring him in because I need to chat with him because maybe we need some space weed. Oh, why is this not showing up? It's because everything crashed. Your face is on me, but not on the stream. Let's fix that too. There it is. Now we got you, buddy. How's it going, brother?
Oh, you know. What happened there?
It's a classic Canucks first period.
That, after the Florida game, that is not the period you expect the boys to have. You knew Boston was going to come out flying after the last two losses they had. How we are not ready for these games. I don't care if some of the team is sick. It's not an excuse to come out that flat. Holy smokes.
Brutal. They literally have more icings against them than they have shots.
Yeah. Just sloppy hockey Puck is bouncing all over the place. The breakout is non-existent. The cross seam pass continues to be a problem on Boston's first goal. Just another slow start at home. We can't seem to figure that out. PD is not driving the play whatsoever. He's kind of non-factor out there right now, and that makes the rest of his line struggle. Miller's still struggling coming back. There's nothing really positive other than Demko made some big saves to keep it 2-0 instead of worse.
Do you think maybe there's more guys on this team that are feeling a little sick right now? Is that maybe part of the problem? Because they have Forbert and Blanken
Potentially.
at home, so maybe there are other sickness, but
I mean, potentially, yes, but if that's the case, other guys got to step up. The guys that are feeling better know they need to play better. Also, there are other guys that we could have put in the lineup if we needed to. So, it's just becoming frustrating to get these slow starts against teams that we should be handling no problem.
yeah, I mean, Boston, end of another long road trip similar to Florida, coming off getting hammered by Seattle of all teams 5-1 and getting hammered by Winnipeg makes sense but I mean 8-1 is a drubbing, right? So I mean that could be part of the difference in juice too, right? You got a team who just came off beating the Stanley Cup champions, feeling really good about themselves. And you got a team who came off 2 really tough losses. So Boston came out and they looked like they won it more than the Canucks.
Oh, do they ever? We haven't won any puck battles or anything really yet. Like all our shots have just been either lucky shots from the outside or a tip that luckily made it through.
It's like, do they need a new brand of smelling salts? 4 shots to 16. They just added another one to Boston. It was 15 just a second ago, and they just added another one.
Yeah.
Is this? Do we have to start talking about Tyler Myers too, right? Because it was another cross-checking penalty, right?
Yeah, another cross-checking penalty. But I mean, it's for what it's worth. That's Kelly Sutherland. So we have to be extremely disciplined when he's out there reffing our games. He looked very excited to call that delay a game penalty. Holy, I've never seen a ref so on top of, yeah, I got it. He shot it straight out, and you just see, and it just makes me seethe with anger anytime I see him out there.
What's the backstory of him? Like, why does he hate the Canucks so much? Have they wronged him in some way?
I have no idea. There's just some sort of weird vendetta that seems to be out there that he just likes to control our games. I don't know what the actual backstory is, but yeah, historically, when he officiates, we do not get the majority of the calls. Yeah, it's he is the one who was officiating against Minnesota when Garland was hauled down right in front of him in overtime, and there was no call. So we all know that the reffing is suspect in Canucks games at best of times, but we have become used to it, and our guys just need to fight through it, get their legs moving, start winning some puck battles, and it's just adversity. Got to find a way, and they got to find a way to get shots through. I don't know why it is so difficult for this team to get shots through. I watch lots of other teams play hockey, and it's no problem. They just shoot from anywhere. It doesn't matter. They're not playing the percentages of, oh, this is a low percentage shot. It's like, oh, it's a shot on net, so a shot on net might be a goal. 4 shots is just embarrassing.
Is there any ups in this period? Is there any silver lining to a 2-0 period where they get outshot 16-4?
Honestly, Demko facing that many shots and stopping that many shots. Because like we talked about last game with Florida, they had 27 shots on net, but none of them were high danger chances. It was all from the outside. Nothing really getting to the middle. This game's been the complete opposite. I've been worried that there's going to be 2-3 more goals scored. But Demko's made a couple of big saves to keep us in it. other than that, I guess we're out hitting them, but not big hits by any means. Just little ones to get some puck separation. Um, I don't know. You tell me. Did you see any ups in that period?
I think I have to agree. Like Demko looks good, right? Like he doesn't look like a guy who's only played. This is only his second game in the last 8 months, right? So obviously, the amount of time he spent with the team, the amount of time he spent prepping to get back, he was clearly doing a lot to make sure that he was ready to go. And you're still, wincing maybe a little bit when he does these spread eagle saves, but it doesn't. There's no like he doesn't stand up and kick his knee out. Sometimes you see goalies flex their knees and stuff like that. So yeah, probably the only up in a period where you get outshot 16-4 is when your goalie only lets in 2 on that.
Yeah, I would agree.
Roster moves. So let's get into it. A bunch of guys got called up from the AHL today. Shilov's got called on up the emergency basis. Everyone freaked out. Put our minds at ease, Dustin.
It was mostly just the cap gymnastics. Everyone, all the forwards or skaters who got called up were the guys who got sent down yesterday. Just trying to gain more space at the deadline. The reasons Shilov's got called up on an emergency, you touched on it earlier, is the flu going through the team. Lankinen and Forbert were both asked by the Canucks to stay away from the rink today. I guess there's a flu virus going through the dressing room, and those two were the latest victims. I believe Desharnais was actually fighting it last game. Word has come out, so hopefully more of the boys aren't feeling too much of the effects, and we'll see how it goes going forward into the Colorado game. But nothing to panic about. Just the standard cap gymnastics we've been doing all season, and then Shilov's was an emergency situation. Lankinen went from the shutout to the shit out, I guess. So
yeah, there's your first swear jar. 1 of 5. Maybe Lankinen's just sick of getting shutouts.
Maybe.
Well, and then
tied for league with 3.
I want to point out too, because I was watching another post game stream, and they're like, I can't believe they do this to these guys. They're sending them up and down from Vancouver to Abbotsford. Like, what's the point of sending them down? They're not physically driving out to Abbotsford, right? It's just a paper transaction, right?
Exactly. Yeah, these guys are still practicing with the team and everything. They're still skating with the team. They're not going all the way back to Abbotsford to practice with them. It's just simply a paper transaction to to save the Canucks a couple bucks. Unfortunately, it hits the players in the wallet a little bit. They get substantially less on those days when they're sent back down. But I guess their job is to make a case to not get sent down, right? So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. But hopefully this is benefiting us for deadline moves and acquisitions, and we can make a good playoff push with some possibly rental players, as they call them.
Well, let's move on to some good news for the Canucks as an organization. Sawyer Mineo, I always say it wrong,
Yes.
has been named to Team Canada for the World Junior Championships. Can you tell me a little bit about him?
Kind of a surprise naming here. This kid has flown under the radar of a lot of teams, actually. He dropped down the draft list. He was a 3rd round pick by the Canucks, 89th overall. But he's being talked about as the steal of that draft. And the Canucks might have made a crafty pick. He's the first defensive player to be named to Team Canada in the Canucks organization since Luc Bourdon in 2007. Of course, we've had other players, other positional players in other countries represented in that time, but for a defensive prospect to play for Team Canada, Canucks have not had that in a very long time. He's having a good start to the season with the WHL Seattle Thunderbirds. He's got 5 goals and 14 assists in 18 games. He's known as a well-rounded 200-foot defenseman, so he plays a full, solid game. He kills penalties. He plays on the power play. He's basically all the tools you would want in a player going to a national tournament. When you have some power play specialists, this guy is just like your defensive shutdown guy, but can also also add some offense when needed. He skates really well and has just worked hard to put himself into this position of success.
And he did, correct me if I'm wrong, he got one game in Abbotsford, I believe, earlier in the season. Was that a preseason game or was that regular season?
That was a preseason game, and he did play in the Young Stars tournament. So he did get into some of the Canucks development stuff this year after the draft. But he was one of I believe 6 19-year-olds that was invited to Team Canada, and we will be keeping a close eye on that tournament to see how he does.
Yeah, he's from Rod's part of the world. He's a BC boy coming from Kamloops originally. So another BC boy getting drafted by the Canucks, which you love to see.
Yes, sir.
Zaddy and Lindy are back in town for the first time. And despite the result in the game so far, I think we're all still very happy that we have Sherwood, DeBrusk, and Lankinen instead of Zaddy and Lindy, right?
Yeah, of course. We dodged a couple of overpriced bullets there for sure. Lindholm grossly underperforming for the contract that he signed so far this year. 3 goals and 10 assists. Well, now 11 assists. He was assisted on that first goal there in 31 games played. Obviously, that's not numbers you would expect out of a second line centerman. So he is being criticized heavily for his play so far this season. Honestly, I would have been okay with Zadorov staying had the price been a little more acceptable. The 5 years and term was a little bit much. If he was coming in at like 4.5 or something like that, I would have been happy to see him in a Canucks jersey again. He's not having the worst season, but he's not really putting up much for offensive numbers. However, he is playing career high in minutes this year. He's been playing over 19 minutes a game. So he is helping out in that aspect. Also, had he been a right-handed shot, I would have said pay him in a heartbeat. But being a left-handed shot, the fact that Canucks are pretty deep on the left side, even in prospects coming up, that also probably had a lot to do with not wanting to sign Zadorov to too much term, considering that DPD and Tom Willander and those guys are coming up through the prospect pool right now.
Well, the thing about Zaddy that I wanted to ask you was he seems like the kind of player, and we saw it in the playoffs last year. I wouldn't be surprised if he does have another big playoffs because he does kind of seem to have that energy about him where when the big games happen, he steps up. I mean, similar to Lindholm. But how much money extra do you pay a guy if he's going to be, an average NHL player and then step it up when the playoffs roll around?
Well, and that's the problem is there's so much parity in the league and it's so close to get into the playoffs. It can be one overtime loss that could keep you out of the playoffs now. So to run that risk for an entire season on a guy that can flounder all year and you just hope he flips that switch on if you make it that far, that's a pretty big gamble to take on one guy. Obviously, if they get to the playoffs, great. But given the start that Boston has had, that's going to be a tall order for them. So we'll have to see. One thing he did seem like is a good team guy. Like he seemed like a good guy to have in the locker room to break the tension and keep things light and that sort of thing. That's one thing I think Zadorov brought to the table that is a bit underrated for his value.
Yeah.
Guys like that are tough to find in this league. That are comfortable and more outgoing and some guys tend to be more introverted these days and keep to themselves and are a little more private. So it's nice to have someone like Zadorov out there a little more refreshing and clowning around, keeping things light. Obviously, things have not been that way lately in the Canucks dressing room, given the drama and injuries and things. So having someone like him probably would be a breath of fresh air right now. However, with the contract that he signed, I'm happy to see him in a Bruins jersey.
Tell me the baby Canucks have some good news for us, at least for this first intermission here.
So far, so good. It is teddy bear toss night in Abbotsford. And of course, for those who don't know how a teddy bear toss game works, the home team invites fans to bring a stuffed animal to donate to children's charities when for kids in need for toys around Christmas time. But what has to happen is the home team has to score their first goal. And when the first goal is scored, everyone throws their teddy bears onto the ice, and it's just mayhem and chaos, and everyone's happy. Well, Jet Wu didn't make anyone wait too long, scoring 9 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. He got his second goal of the season. We are in the first intermission. The Canucks are up 1-0. Tolopilo has stopped all one of his. Let's see here. He's got 7 shots faced and 7 shots stopped so far. Canucks have directed 12 shots on goal, and we're just getting underway in the second period right now with a 1-0 lead.
So you giving me permission to throw this teddy bear?
Throw it, man.
Woo!
We got the goal. It's teddy bear toss time.
Oh, now Dobby's gonna go and chop on the toy. That's Charity Bear. Everyone who doesn't know, that's Charity Bear. He's as old as I am. I got that teddy bear. Hey, I will never bring him to the game. He would not survive out there. He's too old.
Yeah.
Awesome, Dustin. Thanks for the update on Abbotsford. We'll get a final score from Abbotsford when we get you on the post-game show.
Sounds good.
Talk to you soon, brother. There it is. Dustin Boydell. Giving us at least some good news from Abbotsford. The Abbotsford Canucks leading 1-0 in their game. Teddy bear toss happening. Okay, Dobby's not chewing on Charity Bear. He's just laying beside him. Yeah, Charity Bear was given to me as my first present ever. I've had him ever since. Love Charity Bear. He's a good guy. I'll tell you a story about Charity Bear once we get into the period here. It's Teddy Bear toss night, so I might as well tell you the story about Charity Bear. First intermission is over. Canuck is about to be a puck is about to be dropped on this second period. Puck is dropped. Lindholm wins the draw. Second period's underway. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. Puck is in the... Zadorov has the puck in the Boston zone. Miller in on the forecheck. Throws a hit. Hughes on the blue line. Puts it down to Myers, who loses the puck in the faceoff dot. The puck is shot out to center ice. Demko comes all the way out and pokes it. Chaos. Oh my goodness. Demko's bored back there. Woo! Daniel Patterson, welcome to the chat, brother. I saw you chatting while I was speaking with Dustin, David W., and after showing they can beat the top teams in the league if they focus just the game before. Gary Wiseman in the chat, the funniest man in the chat. Don't fret, guys. I have arrived. The comeback is about to begin. Let's Vancouver. Let's Vancouver. David W. Canucks are always seem to come out unprepared. Yep. Big Hog Hockey at Major Town. If Pavel Zacha scoring for Boston. I'm just trying to chat. I'm just trying to have a good time with everyone in chat. The Canucks get scored on. It's 3-0 Boston. That is not how you wanted to start. They came back against Columbus. It's the Pettersson line out there. Friedman steps up. Brutal. Friedman steps up, doesn't get the puck, and then it's a break. He's essentially got a breakaway. They had Friedman out with Susie, so it looks like they changed up the defensive pairs, but same result. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. I'm not going to be able to toss the teddy bear. Might have to take it back. We were both on the Nuckhead video. Ooh, Paper getting on the Nuckhead video too. Looks like Chico's just been given a timeout for using the goal emoji improperly. And Pettersson line's still out there. The Canucks have iced the puck. Oh, no, the goalie got it, so it's not icing. While the regular season, the Canucks, Oilers, Winnipeg Jets have gone gangbusters on the road. The same can't be said for the Flames, Leafs, Sens, or Habs. Meanwhile, over at Rogers Arena, have gone from bad to worse. The Canucks are now down 3-0 to the Bruins. Last goal on Demko, allowing 5-hole style. That's ugly. Barbershop window. Pull Demko. Vestalis. Meow. Ha 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 ha. Jake takes hockey. Starting the wave. Knock on wood. Fudge. Fudge. Avoiding that swear jar, are ya? Mike Torrance. Ugh. Doesn't DeBrusk want to pot a hit trick against his old team hat trick? Me and Major on the same page. Hachiko laugh out loud. Why is this rigged? Major Tao's laughing it up. Can Vancouver just do better, please? Yes, I agree. And then Boston ices the puck. I had to get Charity Bear back. I need him. Just have him on my lap now. Hey, Jake. David W. at Rome. A hat trick by the combo of Canucks players is the minimum the Canucks will need to get to the point. Yep. Vestalis, it was slick. Demko needs time. Well, Demko needs defense because they have not been playing well in front of him in both games that he's been playing. Hey, Gare Bear. Barbershop window. Flames have no superstars and show way more heart than the Canucks do. Quinn Hughes refuses to shoot. Oh, Miller was tripped. Hughes with a shot goes wide. Ooh. Vestalis, everything's rigged. Gary Osmond, haven't seen you in a while, Jake. Have you received your car from the bottom of the hill? Any damage? Paper, don't let Boston learn the rules. Give me fire. The fire is in Calgary. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that's what I saw. There's some Metallica for you. Jake's takes no damage. I got it. Thanks for remembering. Yeah. Good job, Gary. Checking in. Spread mayhem. Good to hear, Gary. Fire on ice. It's the 2011 game in Game 7 all over again. The Canucks immediately give up a shorthanded chance. First PP, Vancouver PP. I like big PP, says Paper. Quinn can get one, says Major. Maybe if they get a shot. Besser, why did you not take that puck, Besser? The puck is on the blue line. You're just looking at it. Patterson skates the puck into the zone, dumps it around the boards, and Boston intercepts it. DeBrusk gives the puck away. Now Marchand skates out. The Boston Bruins have a 2-on-1 shorthanded. What a save by Demko on the second effort. Gets a first save on Marchand. Big rebound comes out and then dives across and stops the second chance from Marchand. Canucks are starting changes. I think you might be hearing a little bit of boos right now from the Vancouver faithful. They've allowed 3 shots shorthanded now. Miller on the half boards. Brandstrom. Suter on the half boards. Suter over to Miller. Brandstrom back down to Miller. Miller in the corner. Miller puts it back up to Brandstrom. Brandstrom puts it down low. Passes back out. One-timer. Shot is saved, and the rebound comes out. Marchand clears it out, carries it into the Canucks zone. Spins on the boards, gives it up front. And then they just got another shot shorthanded. They now have 4 shorthanded shots. Is it bad that I want Boston to have another shot so they have the same amount of shots shorthanded as the Canucks have in the entire game? Why do I hate myself? DVW at paper, the blue line and forwards have plenty of time to get accustomed to playing at home with practically no bar. Demko having, I think, showed up so far. Oh. Big PP here? No, not a big PP so far. Exactly. I love big PP, says Hug. Important PP. Paper, let Canucks be comfortable. At Jake Sick, whether the Canucks PP will get anything going remains to be decided, although so far, much of the play has been in the Canucks own zone. Dobby. Yeah, everyone wants Dobby. But what about Charity Bear? Charity Bear. Can they do it? They're down 3-0, bro. So many PP lovers in here. Is this the YMCA? We need Dobby. He wasn't looking at it. That was dope. Sasson gives it to Bluger. Bluger gets stops at the blue line. Jakes takes, what the hell is going on? Big Hog putting the Dobby. Oh boy. Barbershop play-by-play guy mad at the Canucks defense. Ha ha ha. Yeah, John Shorthouse is not stoked right now. Garland battling all alone, so he loses the puck. 3 Boston Bruins, 1 Garland. If it was only 2 Boston Bruins, he probably would have gotten the puck. Quinn Hughes collects the puck. He's going to play like 30 minutes tonight, isn't he? Quinn Hughes skates all the way to center ice, carries it all the way in. Looking to the front, no one there. Oh, and he gives it to Hoglander. Hoglander gets a shot, and Swayman makes the save. David W. at paper, the Canucks seem to have been too cozy and comfortable on their PP, laugh out loud. Too much going in reverse instead of shooting. Yep. Paper, we always get bad luck on home. I know, right, David? Gary Wiseman. If the Bruins score another, might go back to hibernation. Demmer is good. Shoot. 2 shots. D. Big Hog using the swear jar. Hachiko. Is Hachiko still here? Did Hachiko? Hachiko! Hachiko has changed their picture to a Boston Bruins symbol. Failing again. Gary Wiseman, the Bruins almost scored twice on the most recent Canucks power play. 2 shots on the PK. 4 shots on the PK. Dobling. That might actually be the worst PP I've ever seen in human history. That's what she said. Demko with another save. 20th shot of the game from Boston. Major Tau, Hachiko is back. Laugh out loud. Keep the pants on at least. Hachiko. We need chicks in the chat for luck. Matt, watch him from the future. Welcome back. Rome at Jake Sack Hockey. That PP way back in 1938 might have been worse. I think it was the start of World War II. Gary Wiseman, go pick some up in your DeLorean, Matt. Big Hog put 5-minute hammer down on Hachiko. Laugh out loud. Hachiko, stop! Haha, you may be right, Rome. Laugh out loud, Gary. Switch it back. Hachiko is wearing the Bruins. Hachiko, I hate the logo change. Drew Richards, Hachiko master troll. Hachiko, come on, man. He's amazing. Barbershop, win or lose, Nucks will remain in the wild card spot due to games played. So there's a chance they might win, Barbershop? I'm going to take this as your first positive comment. Win or lose, because you said they might win. You said they might win, bro. Okay, I might be losing it. Big Mac putting the swear jar in chat. Hachiko, we hate Boston logo, bro. Duh, bling. My God, they actually look so freaking bad. Yeah, we'd rather see Edmonton, bro, Hachiko. No, we wouldn't. I'm telling you, JT Miller is a locker room cancer. They're going to trade him soon. Not true. Barbershop. Russ has gone clinically insane. Russ is losing his mind. Yes, I am. Canucks flip the puck to center ice. Hoglander collects it, shoots it down, and there's no forecheck. Boston easily clears the puck out to center ice. .28 left to go in the second period. Now the Canucks dump the puck in again and see if they can get a forecheck here. Zadorov clears the puck around. Boston gets it up to that boards. Now a forecheck happens. Hoglander in the corner, looking like a young Connor Garland. Battling two. Can we get some support for Hoglander? Friedman collects the puck at the blue line. Gets the puck down low. Canucks forecheck again. So we got Suter, Hoglander, and Dakota Joshua out together. Hoglander again misses the puck behind the net. Rings all the way around the boards. Comes out to center ice. Boston controls. Big Hogs putting the Trevor Linden in the chat. Linden, tell me we've got good news. Tell me we've got good news. You got any? You don't have any good news? You can't find it up in this game either? And the Canucks have now iced the puck again. Being outshot 20-7. And they're like, maybe if we make enough icing, they won't be able to see anything. We're just going to smear a bunch of icing on the screen. We'll get some icing in their eyes. But guess what? You need to learn the rules. Learn the rules. Vestala says, how dare you say that? Big Hogs, Trevor Linden, and learn the rules. Hachiko, I'd rather you wear Flames or Edmonton jersey. And Hachiko's like, no, just give us luck already. Barbershop window, bro, Miller. Dobby. Drew Richards using the Trevor Linden emoji now too. Sherwood can't get to the puck. Canucks are offside, so they can't move the puck in. Canucks start to change. Paper wants to learn the rules too. Remember 2 years ago, everyone hated Miller. Dude was lipping off Delia. Yeah, he was throwing a little hissy fit there. Drew's got the rule book out. Demko had to make a save from like center ice. Miller tips the puck to Garland. Garland flips the puck into the zone. Brock Besser in there. Doesn't get the puck. Plays the puck soft. Doesn't get it. Brock Besser playing soft. I'm going to start just smack talking all the Canucks. Bruins carry the puck out. The Canucks cannot get a chance. Miller didn't really have his man. He's lucky that the Boston player didn't actually get there. Demko stops the puck behind the net. Quinn Hughes in his own zone behind the net. 10:47 left to go in the game. At Babershop, players like Miller don't grow on trees. That is true. Drew agrees. True, says Big Hog. Paper, Canucks are playing bad, but they have Jake DeBrusk. How are they losing? Luger with a one-timer and goes just over the net. Susie puts it to the front. Luger putting it on net. Canucks get another shot. Sasson does some good work to collect that puck. Heinen plays the puck in, skates in against his former team. So the fourth line is looking better than all the other lines right now. Suter skates the puck out. Hoglander shoots the puck in, and there's no Canucks there to forecheck. Oh, look at that. Oh, Suter gets it out to Hoglander. Hoglander gets a shot. Swayman gets a save. 9th shot of the game for the Canucks. Still a 100-point player. Can't see the Canucks trading Miller anytime soon. Hachiko, I think you guys will like my profile picture. I'm trying to look really close. I think you guys will like my profile picture. Who is it? Hughes and is that Hughes and Garland? Okay, Hachiko. Hachiko has redeemed himself. I think you guys will like. We do. David W. Barbershop window. The Canucks should lose. Should they lose their current game, will, in my opinion, still be in a weaker position in the standings than if they win. And with just 7 shots on goal through 31 minutes on ice time, things don't really look good for the Nucks. Yep. Calvin 999 Charlie. Anything you say from this point on, Barbershop, I can't trust you if you think Miller's in his 8th inning. Finally, Hachiko, we're friends now. Okay, the marriage is back on. Major shout at Barbershop. Miller has developed into a player you build a team around. We don't have anyone close to that other than Hughes, but he's on D. Paper's losing his mind. Drew, Canucks will get 1 this period and keep Boston from scoring another one. We have a hockey game. Yeah, I agree, Drew. They just need 1. Just get 1. That's good. You can't think about scoring 3 goals. Just think about scoring 1 goal. That 4th line shift was a good one. Maybe that turns the tide a little bit. David W. at Jake's Takes Hockey. Demko's really been the only player who, versus the Bruins this weekend, has gotten to play for the Canucks to have shown up in really any way. Calvin, this isn't baseball. It's such a dumb take. Not going to lie. He's replaceable. Laugh out loud. Next game for Toronto Maple Leafs. And Veselos is like, peace. Zach's piecing again. Hughes and Garland. Yeah. Barbershop, I'd be interested in good Chuck or Bedard for Miller. We need the butterfly. Who's the butterfly? Veselos, who's the butterfly? Hoglander in on the forecheck. Juleson shot to the front. Dakota Joshua tried to tip it, couldn't get a piece of it. 9:12 left to go in the second period. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Brock Besser tips it into the zone. Goes in on the forecheck. And doesn't get there in time. Gone with a shot. Swayman with a save. Another shot by Friedman gets blocked in front. Garland gets it from Besser up to Susie on the half wall. Pass down low gets blocked, and then Boston skates out to center ice and dumps it into the Canucks zone. Susie drops it for Miller. Miller drops it or passes up to Besser, who spins it in his own zone. Passes up to Friedman, who shoots it down the ice. Now the Boston Bruins skate into the Canucks zone. And then Marchand takes a shot. Demko makes the save. The Canucks are in double digits for shots. There's an up. We have finally hit the double digit mark. It only took until more than halfway through the game. Bedard, laugh out loud. Hawks ain't trading Bedard. We're just waiting for him to hold out and demand a trade. Hashtag just get one from Matt. Always with the good hashtags. Chicago not trading Bedard. Yeah, like I said, we're just waiting for him to hold out and demand a trade. Barbershop and the Canucks are not trading Miller. Watch the Panthers game. Panthers versus Canucks. For nothing. It's 4-0. Luger loses the puck. Oh my God. I think that went off Brandstrom's crotch and into the net. I don't think it even got, it went off of Brandstrom's pants and into the net. It's now 4-0. The Canucks have dug themselves a very large hole. Radstrom mad after scoring on his own net. Heinen. Juleson throws a hit. Gets it down low to Bluger. Bluger back up to the point to Juleson. Juleson and Hughes out there together. Locked in front. And then Boston flips the puck down the ice, and it will be icing. They're trying to celebrate their 4th goal of the game with a cake to making the icing before they make the cake. Vestalis, Swayman needs to open his butterfly at nothing is perfect. Yeah, I would like that. Barbershop in. It all depends on the deal. Certainly not straight trade, but can be negotiated. Strategy checks out Hachiko. Hachiko gotta make it a Johnny Canuck reverse retro. Hashtag just get one. Rome, laugh out loud. GG. Oh God. Oof. Should we put in Shilovs? Maybe we just pull Demko. We just go with 6 players the rest of the game. Bites tongue. We need Shilovs. Now 4-0 Boston. Hashtag. We need Lankinen. Sure, we get stopped on another good chance for the Canucks. Swayman loses his stick. It's in the net. Canucks showing a bit of life after getting scored on for the 4th time this game. Pettersson wraps it around behind the net for DeBrusk. DeBrusk puts it back up to Pettersson in the corner. Back to Hughes at the blue line, and he bobbles the puck, and it goes past him. And then Friedman blows a tire, and Pasternak gets in on him. So yeah, they've completely changed the defensive pairs. The art of the deal, man. Major ban, Hachiko. We're fine. Demko is actually playing well. It's the rest of the team that's failing. Yeah, Demko's the only one on the ice. Maybe Garland looks all right. The 4th line had a good shift, but, well, I'm walking away. Suter with a shot blocked. Susie tries to glove it down, but can't get it to his stick. Now we got Susie and Myers back together. Oh, no. Susie and Myers are playing together. Everyone panic. Puck back into the Canucks zone. Myers battling behind the net. Suter collects the puck behind the net. I'm going to lean back now. Just going to chill, you know? I need to relax. We're fine. Dope. Put Shilovs in. The last guy I saw dig holes, Sheila Buff went crazy afterwards. Yep. He did. Gary Wiseman's right. Threw us off Bradstrom's badonk. Yeah, he scored with his booty. Things have gotten ugly over at Rogers Arena, and Demko wasn't exactly sharp on that 4th Bruins goal. These Canucks continue to disappoint on whole ice. Slow burn. Come on, Canucks. We're just trying to make it extra dramatic for the 3rd period, right? Call G. Giuseppe. This is so funny. We're down 4-0 to the Bruins. Demko's trash tonight. I'm personally a fan of Blanky. I would trade Demko and Miller for Kachuk. I don't want Brady Kachuk for Kachuk and Bedard. Calvin goalies are kind of trash, or they're smaller pads and bigger nets is doing it. Yeah, I mean, it did make a difference when they changed the size of the pads. Heinen can't get the puck out. Boston carries it in. Puck goes out of play. Canucks fan 94, you would be such a fool to trade Demko. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I like Bedard for Demko. That's not happening. Bruins are being rough. It's Demko's 2nd game back. Yeah, and Demko is not trash. I do not agree with anyone in here saying that Demko is the problem. Demko is not the problem. Demko is not the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. Here he is, everyone. It's everyone's favorite dog. I'm going to distract you from the Canucks with my dog. Oh, yes. Hello. Hello, my boy. My little sweet nugget. Dobby. Do you think it's possible that the Canucks managed to come back in this game, despite the fact that they're down 4-1? Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. We'll go Dobby. Dobby is a baby style. Rock-a-bye Dobby in the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, Dobby will fall and fly away with his helicopter tail. Oh, you see? I scratch you and you like it. You want me to scratch you? He's just straight up staring at my wife right now. And just like, he's got the little grin on his face too. He's just like, yeah, I wasn't into it at first, but now I totally am into it, huh? No, Dobby doesn't even watch the game. He's like, please don't make me watch it, Father. They're absolute trash today. They're leaving Demko out to dry like a bunch of jerks. Huh? Oh, Dobby, it'll be okay. Don't be sad, Dobby. 3:42 left to go in the second period. Boston controls in the Canucks zone. Dobby struggles. Sure deflects it out of play. Oh, yes. Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. He just wants to fall asleep here. Yes. You make me feel better all the time, Dobby. Third and fourth goals allowed by Bruins were ugly. The Canucks have thrown. So there's no way he stops that goal. The fourth goal, there's no way he stops it. It deflects off Brandstrom's butt, like 2 feet in front of him. There's no way he makes that save. Oh, yes. Okay. Dobby's like, there's no way I'm watching this game anymore. You can't make me. He's going to go play with his hot dog. Maybe at Canucks fan 94, but Blanky is fine. I trade Demko for Bedard or Kachuk. Big hog. I cracked the code. We suck against bad teams and are great against good teams. Matt, #hash. Dobby. We need Dobby. You got Dobby. Major Tau, do you know how hard it is to get a Vezina Cap or goalie on your team? Whether you're through drafting, free agency, or trade, you don't trade those guys. David W, yes, for sure. It's not Demko's fault. On a positive note, my beloved Sharks are beating Utah so far. At Canucks 94, you don't need a Vezina goalie, but yes, I get your point. Vestalis, get closer. Like the heck, get together. Like the heck, get together. I'm not a Demko fan. Russ is gone. Spread mayhem. Russell, get me on the stream. I need to rant live. Mayhem! 3 minutes left to go in the second period. Hachiko is using the custom doggy emoji. Maybe, but they sure as shit help. Yes, and now I have to put money in the swear jar. Dobby. Make it better, Dobby. Make it better, Dobby. Dobby. Big hog using all the Dobby emojis. Canucks fans, happy to see Dobby. Calvin, there we go, Dobby. Look at that face. We're gonna come back now. Barbershop. Panthers haven't scored in almost 5 periods. Yeah, thanks to the Canucks shutting them out in 3 of them. Barbershop window. It's almost like good teams can have bad games. Isn't that weird? Canucks fan 94. Yeah, I totally agree. I respect it. But in my heart, I would trade Demko for Kachuk and just win the cup now. Heinen loses the puck. Sasson with a shot and he hits the crossbar. Oh, Sasson was close to getting his first goal. He hit the crossbar. Dirk. Keep Miller though. Barbershop window. Better to have a bad game in December than April. That is a good point, Barbershop. At Major Tao, a goalie like Demko, supported by a team defense, is how you get a cup, in my opinion. I can't wait to see my Bruins friends on Monday. Oh, no. Susie does well to poke the puck away. And then the ref gets in the way. Kelly Sutherland blocks the puck. Friedman pinching up at center again. Susie's back to collect the puck behind his own net. A minute 30 left to go in the second period. Thank you, my love. Is this straight vodka? I hope it's straight vodka. It's not. It's absinthe. Oh, I'm going to be tripping even more. I'm already losing it. Canucks with Miller and Kachuk would be now. Yeah. Hashtag Drew Richards exactly. Yeah. I mean, goalies in the playoffs can win you entire series. Hughes in, gets a shot, and he misses the net because it gets blocked. Hughes, you need to get a shot through, bro. I love you, but your shots keep on getting blocked, Hughes. This is you. I know you're going to be watching this in the intermission. Hughes, hit the net. Seriously, I don't care how good you are. You are going to skate it through a bunch of guys, and then you can't get the shot through. My goodness. Dobby is going to play with his what? Yeah, Dobby's going to play with his hot dog. Hachiko laugh out loud. Hot dog? Yeah, this is the hot dog. This is the hot dog. Can you hear it? Come and get it. Come and get your hot dog. Come and get it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, hot dog. You want your hot dog? You want your... Here, I'll throw it for you, huh? Bring it here, Dobby. Come on, bring it here. Come on, Dobby. Bring your hot dog. Yes, bring it here. Oh, yes. Come on. Come on. Come and get it. Come and get it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Go get it. I'm playing fetch with the dog to entertain myself. Looks like there's problems with the ice. So as I told you guys before, what was it? The Detroit game when the ice was really bad. There was a Vancouver Warriors game at Rogers Arena last night, which is the Vancouver lacrosse team. So I bet you anything the ice is crap, which is not good for the Canucks, especially when they're trying to come back. Oh, yes, he brought it back. Oh, yes, come and get it. Come and get it. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the Canucks ice is going to be really bad tonight because the Vancouver Warriors played here last night. If the Canucks can ever play better at home, they'd be doing all right. Yeah. Bruce Hughes needs to make a shot. We're on the same page, Bruce. I was just literally yelling at him. I agree with you. Welcome, Bruce. Thank you for being here to support me in my rant against Quinn Hughes. And I don't say a lot of bad things about Quinn Hughes, but he needs to hit the net. At Major Shot, Drew Richards, bro, our offense is too weak. But yes, the D for sure. Vestalis, sorry, didn't want to cost too much money. The heck. Yeah, that's it. Me patiently waiting for a comeback. I'm not patient. 47.6 seconds left to go in the second period. David W. Demko has not been great, but neither have his teammates. Whether it's been Demko, Lankin, or Shelov's, the Canucks' lack of defense awareness has this season come back to hurt them. Too evil! Too evil! Cheers to evil. Hurt them over and over again, particularly at home. In the meantime, the Flames have extended their lead over the Panthers to 2-0 in the second period. Oh, now the Canucks have gathered for a chat. The captains have squared off. Come on, Hughes, fight him! Come on, Hughes! You got a bubble on. You can't do anything. Look at that schnauzer on him. What? How? Miller's in the middle of it. Brad Marchand looks like he's going to the box. He's a keeper. Shutout. Big Hog's like, shutout. Marchand just cross-check Quinn Hughes. And then Miller's right on him. Little rat. They're up 4-0 and he just randomly cross-checks Quinn Hughes. Four on four. Open ice. 4-on-4 to finish. Dave DeVilliers. What? Holy shit balls. What's going on? Oh, I said it. Yay, icing. Wait, on the intermission break. Canucks fan 94, David W. They also need to improve on their forecheck if they're going to have any kind of success. I agree, Canucks fan 94. Their forecheck has been terrible. Demko is good, I agree, but not. He's not reliable. Injury prone. He must be traded. Now Major Tao's trolling. Juleson bobbles the puck, can't get it over. And that's the end of the period. Going to the second intermission. Well, I'm glad I scheduled what I did for the second intermission today because we're not having any kind of analysis of the game because the Canucks are absolutely playing terribly right now. So, like I mentioned before, there's a new channel on YouTube called Canucks Uncensored. And the boys, Witten and Jordan, joined me for a chat. And so you guys are going to get to see that, right? Meow. All right. Welcome to the second intermission. Full disclosure, this has been pre-recorded, even though it might seem like it has not been. I am very happy to be joined by the new kids on the block, so I'm going to call them, Witten and Jordan from Canucks Uncensored. How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
We're good, Russell. Thanks so much for having us on. This is a pleasure, and yeah, we appreciate the time.
Yeah, I appreciate your guys' time. It's awesome to have you on here today.
I feel like I'm talking to Dan Russell.
I told that man so many times I was going to steal his job.
Nice.
It's like 13 years old calling up CKNW. Hey, Dan, I've got the same name as you. I'm going to take your job one day.
Yes. Oh, man. I hope he had some quip for you back.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. He had some good sage advice, I'm sure.
Totally.
Maybe we'll get him on the stream one of these days. You never know.
I love how you got that reference. That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and forth, see who can figure out each other's references as we go.
Yes, love it.
So I'm gonna give you guys the same questions I usually give everyone who's new on the stream. Witten, who is your favorite Canuck of all time?
Pavel Bure. There's no player right now that's replaced him, and in my mind, that the only one that even questions it right now is Hughes, and he might actually take it over one day, but as of right now, it's still Bure. I just can't forget when I first started watching Canucks, and this guy would just be deking through entire teams and scoring goals and doing it at such a fast pace. And as a kid, that's as a kid, that's amazing to watch, right? And even when you grow older and you watch the highlights, you appreciate how good that hockey is back then. And he was dominating in that era, right? So I think that was pretty impressive.
The horrible dead puck era, and he was still managing to make it look fun.
The clutch and grab era.
The guy's doing it on like 1.5 knees. Yeah. Like, it is crazy.
Yeah.
So Jordan, who would you say ends up being your favorite Canuck of all time?
Well, I wanted to give a different answer to Whit, but I couldn't. I
Oh.
can't. He is. I mean, there's a lot at the top. There's a lot. There's a lot of them at the top, and a lot of them that could be my favorite of all time. But it's undoubtedly it's Burry. He was the first Canuck that ever got you excited about being a Vancouver Canucks fan.
Yeah,
the most exciting player ever to wear this jersey. The like Whit was saying, the feats that he was able to accomplish, the things he was able to do in that era back in the day, like he could even play today. If he was Burry at his prime, could probably keep up today. He was that fast.
How many goals do you think he scores? If he plays today, how many goals does he score?
Okay, and maybe he's not as prolific of a scorer because they're all keeping up with him now. But back in the day when he was just a step above everyone else on the ice.
Don't forget dead puck era, and there was still the dreaded 2-line pass rule. Bullshit like that.
Yes. Yes, there was there was a lot working against him back then, and he still was able to persevere, beat out guys. Not only was he speedy and skilled, he was a tough mofo too.
Yeah.
He was against the other team's top defensive guys, taking a beating every night. And he persevered, scoring 60 goals 2 seasons, going through all of that. Like, there's no one better.
How long do you think he gets suspended for the elbow nowadays?
Dude, he's electrifying. He's got his own people's elbow. This guy, man. Show him how it's done.
Exactly.
So did you guys have like a Step Brothers moment where you're like, who's your favorite Canuck of all time? And you're both like, Pavel Burry. He's like, did we just become best friends? Yup.
Well, that's funny. No one's ever asked us that. I didn't know that we had the same answer.
Oh, bringing your friendship even closer. I like it.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. Yes.
So then, Whitten, what would you say is your favorite Canuck moment then? If you had to pick, I mean, there's a whole bunch, but if you had to choose one moment in Canucks history,
Who are you asking?
Whitten.
Oh, Whitten. Oh, sorry, Russell. Before we go, how does your channel feel about us cussing and stuff?
You do whatever you want, brother.
Okay, cool. No.
Favorite moment? I have so many, but gotta be Slay the Dragon. Maybe I'm taking his answer, but man, that day I was super sick and I was literally bedridden. I had no energy. I watched the game. I couldn't get out of bed. I watched the game. That's all I did. I didn't even eat dinner. Like the fever, I was whatever. Burrows scored that goal. I forgot I was sick. I ran up the stairs. I was screaming. I was like telling him, wait, Slay the Dragon. I went back downstairs and then I stood on my bed and I started cheering. And then I was like, oh, I'm feeling really tired. I passed out.
Expelled all energy.
That was all the energy. I slept until the next day. I'm not even kidding you, man. I'm not even kidding you. This is crazy. No alarm clock. Luckily, I didn't have work early in the morning.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because everyone who says that's their favorite moment, I have to remind everyone, and my stream will get sick of me saying this. I was actually lucky enough to be at that game.
Okay,
and the thing is everyone forgets about the fact that the Canucks were up 3-0 in that series.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there with Game 7 tickets, and they've now going to Game 7 after being up 3-0. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go, right? Like,
my goodness, that's
right?
awesome.
Like, you might witness the greatest collapse in the history of the franchise, right? And then,
did you hear the long goal? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
And then Burrow scores, and I cheered so hard and so loud that I literally blacked out and passed out into my seat at Rogers Arena. And the next thing I knew, I was looking at the roof, and I was like, "Is it a dream? Was it real?" It was real.
You know what? I do recall you saying this. I think I watched you on one of your streams or something, and you were talking about this exact same thing. So you have talked about this a lot.
I can't stop talking about it.
That's an amazing moment, though, man. That's awesome that you got to experience that.
You were saying something about Luongo?
Oh, did you hear him on Spin Chicklets recently?
No.
Oh yeah, listen to his interview with Spin Chicklets. He talks about the whole finals. He really reflects, and you can you can tell he knew the answer was the question was coming. Yeah. So he had a whole spiel ready.
Yeah.
But I think they didn't really want to ask him how he felt.
Yeah.
I think it still hurts. But he was talking about the whole Burrows thing, and he described it pretty much the way you did.
Yeah.
I actually got pretty scared when Taves said in the interview when we're up 3-0, it's like we're gonna expose them for who they are.
Ooh,
We're
did he
talking
say
about
that?
yeah, I'm not even shitting you. And then I was like, what is this guy talking about? And then we get blown out those 2 games, and then we lose a close one, and then all of a sudden it's 3-3. Right. And then people are saying to me, are they really that bad, or is sports rigged? And they're just trying to get it to go to game 7. I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. It's 3-3. Let's just win game 7.
I never thought about it that way, man.
People were saying it to me. I'm
Oh,
not even
God.
joking you. I don't know if you heard it before, but
I'd never heard that, but I can see people saying that.
Did Taves actually say we're going to expose him?
yeah, we're gonna expose them for who they are.
Wow.
Do you remember hearing that?
No, I don't
Russell-
remember hearing that, but I absolutely would believe that Taves would say that.
Yeah,
We need to
that.
we need to splice that in now.
Yeah, let's place that
Holy
in.
cow. Anyway.
We're gonna find that YouTube clip. I'm telling you.
Jordan, if you had to pick your favorite moment in Canucks history.
Oh, there's so many, man. I mean, it's so hard. And you know what? Wait, again, you stole my thunder again. That's my first answer. We have one of our reels on our Instagram page about that. And,
Yeah.
It's there's no Slaying the Dragon is that goes down in history as one of the most exciting moments of the Vancouver Canucks history, no doubt.
Yeah.
But okay, if we're not going to choose that one because we'd always chose that one, I will always remember Matt Cook scoring to tie the game against Calgary in Game 7. Even though they lost, okay, it's a sad series to reflect on because they did lose. But that moment when Cook scored with 19 seconds left or whatever it was, I lost my shit. I was.
Wasn't that a shorthanded goal?
It was. Joel,
Yep.
The greatest thing you see is Joel celebrating in the box after.
Yeah, just
He
hopping like a
is
child,
going-
right?
Yeah. It was that. It was that.
Yes, he is going absolute balls deep.
Yeah.
He's going crazy. I remember I was in grade 12 that year, 2004. I was watching in my basement, and when Cook scored, I ran outside to the front door and just screamed, "Yeah!" Top of my lungs. I'll never forget that.
Yeah. Great
So-
moment.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't win. Sons of bitches.
Yeah. Well,
Freaking ex-Canuck had to score on
Yeah,
us.
I know.
Freaking-
That's how it ended for the Canucks, right?
Hockey Flames connection.
and I will always say, yes, I know. It's always a former guy that bites us in the ass. I will say Johan Hedberg needed to finish that series as the Alex Ald. I don't know. They believed in him too much too early.
So, boys, let's talk a little bit about the Canucks Uncensored brand. What have brought you guys and your Canucks fandom to this point where you've decided to start broadcasting it to the world?
Well, Wade, do you want to answer? Or do you?
I think we're gonna keep the order. Then maybe I should.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think I've always been wanting to do something like this, just to share to the world like my thoughts, because I think with the people that I know, they'd always call or ask me anything Canuck related. You know, hey, hockey pools, or hey, who should I bet on tonight, or whatever. I'm like, hey, hey, don't quote me on this. Like, don't come after me if you don't win, or whatever. But like, like people would ask for that, and I just thought having knowledge where people would ask you, maybe more people could benefit from it. So I've been always wanting to do this, and found Jordan, somebody that has same passion for hockey, for Canucks specifically, and then finally did something.
So, how long have you guys known each other?
Sorry, do you hear a tap water running in the background?
A little bit. It's not too bad though.
Oh, okay, cool. We've known each other since
Before COVID, right? So that's
before COVID.
so that's
We've actually known each other for a while.
I think maybe like 8 years, 2016, maybe.
Something like that.
Similar,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that. But we hadn't really talked too much about Canucks until more recently.
Yeah.
For me, it was I've always like Whit. YouTube and streaming is a way for our voice to be heard, and I think that's what most people who go onto social media or do YouTube, that's what they want, right? And that's what it's an outlet, basically. It's something that we want to have a voice about, that you're passionate about. I have a lot of passion for the Vancouver Canucks. I might not know as much the little details or the detailed details about what's going on, but I just love watching hockey, and this is something that I love to do. So something I love to talk about. I'm borderline obsessed with the Canucks, and it's just what I like to talk about. And here's a way to to share that love and share that passion. I've always wanted a chance to. I've seen YouTubers like yourself, talk about the Canucks and basically maybe not making a living, but sharing their passion online and with whoever it resonates with, you can interact with. So this is just a way to do that. And I found Witten, who was willing to do it with me and willing to put himself out there. And here we are.
Building a beautiful friendship here, isn't it?
Well,
So what's been the hardest part so far of your venture into the Canucks content creation world, Whit?
The hardest part?
Yeah.
Every time I record a stream, I always think about, is this the right content? Oh, am I too harsh, or am I too positive? Because I think it can swing either way of how you can get a negative reaction. So I always just thought about that a little bit when I do things. But I think the best is like when you speak with emotion and you stick to your facts and your thoughts. I think that's the best outcome, regardless if people agree or disagree with you. And that's what people want to see.
Yeah, that's
what I want to see when a trade breaks. I just want to see the analysis. I don't even care if I'm for or against it. I just want to hear it.
Yeah.
So that's like the biggest challenge, I was thinking about those things.
Jordan, what's been the most rewarding thing for you so far?
Oh, rewarding.
There you go.
Oh, well, I think it's just being able to. Well, it has to do with why we're called the Canucks Uncensored. I just want to be able to just talk about the Canucks and say what I want to say and not be, judged or not be, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if it's judged, but just have unfiltered thoughts and just say whatever I want about my favorite team. That's been the most rewarding. And hey, people, and looking at people interacting with us with our comments and liking and just having people interact with us with what we love to talk about. That's easily what's most rewarding.
Yeah, we love that. In the short time we've been doing this, that's very rewarding.
I think that's mostly the point where we wanted to do this as well. We just wanted to have, we're not saying our name is Canucks Uncensored. We're not saying that everyone is censored. We're not saying that everyone out there is, being too safe or whatnot. This is how we like to broadcast our thoughts about the Canucks. We just want to say, hey, this is what we think. This is what we feel. This is what we're going to say.
Yeah, it's actually funny because my day job as a bartender, I had one of my guests come in talk about, and he's like, I'm sick and tired of getting the same old thing from Sportsnet and even from YouTube and all this stuff. It's just people who are in suits, like all stuck up, speaking in their proper like words and stuff. It's like, no, I want to hear someone drop an F-bomb every once in a while when they're talking about the team. I wanted to be like hanging out with the boys, chatting about the game, right? So that's what we do. Yes. And that's what you guys are doing.
Well, that's why, Spit and Chicklets took off. Yeah. They're real, right? Oh. But yeah, exactly. We that's exactly what we want to hear.
So where can the people find you?
We're right now on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and also X. Cool. We're trying to do as much as we can on each platform. But yeah, you'll find us on any of those.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Well, thanks, boys, very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join the show. And I'll make sure that I got all of the links down in the descriptions for everyone to find you. And any last words for the stream before I let you go for the night?
Do you have any last words, Whit?
Go Canucks, go.
I do just want to say thanks, Russell, again. Thanks for the time. Thanks for the thanks for the time and featuring us. We really appreciate it. We will definitely give you your love as well to your channel. You're doing great things. But yeah, the last thing I just want to say is Lankinen should go into net next game.
Thank you to Witten and Jordan from Canucks Uncensored for stopping by, having a quick chat. We're going to have them on again in the future. They know everything about the Canucks. They're a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Vancouver Canucks, so we're definitely going to have them on the stream again. Good to have them stop by. So yeah, go check out their channel. There's a link in the description. So you can go check out their YouTube. They're on Instagram as well. So go check that out. Or nothing. Or nothing. Boston leads. Ridiculous. Oh, can the Canucks do something in the third period? Can the Canucks do something in the third period? What are you guys chatting about when I was gone? Luongo was awful in the playoffs. Dude got pulled every series. Drew Richards at Major Child. Let me guess, you're a Dan Kluche guy. Beach balls for the win. That was one of the best memes. Dan Kluche, though. Also, I watched the Knights win a game with a mid goalie. Yep. Burrow's goal, I jumped as high as a bus and fell like winning the cup, beating the Hawks. Yep. I agree with you, Toymaker. Welcome back, Toymaker. And we're underway. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. 4-on-4 to start the period. You got another minute and 26 seconds of that. KJ, I've never seen Canucks Uncensored. We'll have to go check them out. Let's win the period 5-0. I agree. Speaking of 5-0, it's now 5-0 for the Boston Bruins. I guess we're not going to win the period 5-0. What do you even do? What do you even do? My wife says I should just cry. All I want to do is throw this teddy bear. And I can't because the Canucks cannot score. Pasternak with the wraparound and Hughes is there. Brutal. Can we make it 5-0? Yeah, we can. Rome, Canucks Uncensored. Thanks for the comments. KJ, sorry, Tao. Who TF am I to question your fandom? I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, I can be really hard on the Canucks sometimes too. Like right now, I'm thinking about putting on a different jersey, you know? A Chico. Can we make it 6-0? Will a jersey get thrown on the ice tonight? Okay, I'll end this poll. So 27% of you guys play Minecraft, so we might have to do something with that. Let's start a new poll here. Oh, by the way, I've started drinking. So, too evil. My wife says to good. I say to evil, my wife says to good. We balance each other out. Will a jersey get thrown on the ice tonight? Sell the team. Trade Miller, Hughes, Pedersen, Besser, Demko, Lankin, and Hirona, Glamour, Leckermacky, Sherwood, Garland. I do not play Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft. Calvin Russ, have a shot for me. This is a double, so always make sure that you're drinking responsibly, kids. Easy drinking. Of course, I decided to make a video on this game, but not the last win 4-0. Vestala's Mojo. Gary Evans. See ya, Calvin. Better luck next game. Trade Hughes to the Sharks. No. It's Demko's second game. The sky is not falling. True. Hachiko saying, let's go Bruins. And it's once again, breakaway for Bruins. Demko makes a stop. Sasson carries it out and passes it and it gets blocked. And then he falls down and the Bruins carry it into the Canucks zone. Canucks look absolutely disheveled. Major Town, I'm not usually bashing the Canucks. I just think they're so close and we just need a few tweaks and they can win the cup. Thanks for the $5 dono. Major Town just wants to give some money to the stream and he can't because the Canucks will not score. Hey, Dobby, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. All the way. What do you think about that? Thank you, Major Chow, for the $5 dono. I appreciate you. You're an absolute legend. I'm going to give that one a like too. And yes, it's fine. It's true. Like, you don't have to just be like, oh, the Canucks are good no matter what. They're not good no matter what. They can have bad games. In response to that, Nothing is Perfect's poll on whether a jersey will be thrown on the ice, I don't know. Although the game undoubtedly has turned ugly on goals, allowing a lot after 5-0 Bruins. Now my dog is licking my arm. Why do you need some ginseng? What's Demko's save percentage in the last 2 games? 72%? I don't know. You tell me. Demko isn't good. Dude's overrated. Okay. Laugh out loud. I'm out. Such a bad B-Day game. Rip. Oh, happy birthday, Calvin. I hope you're still here or you're gone. Happy birthday, Calvin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Calvin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Calvin, dear. Hope that lots of things will come to you. If I had a wish, then it would be a happy birthday to you from me. Canucks Uncensored in the chat. Thank you all. Appreciate the love. Thanks for coming on, friends. Taos, Chilovs is on the bench, though. You sure you want him to throw him in this gauntlet? Don't give up, boys. Pull the goalie. Pull Demko. OMG, conjuring it into existence. Let's lose 5-0. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Hey, yo, Hachiko. There are new. KJ using the new Big Mac emoji. Panthers still can't score, laugh out loud. Jake, don't make a vid on this game. Hachiko, you know what? Maybe the Canucks are trying to save Major Town money by not scoring. Yep. Dono hype. So he is still here. I'm glad you got to hear me sing for you, buddy. And donating on your birthday. You shouldn't be giving me money on your birthday. I'm going to like that too. Hype in the chat for Calvin on his birthday. Happy birthday. 16 minutes left. Happy birthday, Calvin. Hashtag happy birthday, Calvin. Dobby. Dobby's got fur on my face. Happy birthday, Calvin, says paper. At Calvin, cheers. On your birthday, sir. Damco's not warmed up. Apav, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you, Apav. David W, fair point, bro. Jake Six, haha, good idea, Hachiko. At Majors Out, if you believe that, then why do you want to trade? The Canucks appear to need multiple tweaks considering how poorly they're playing at home, laugh out loud. If 5-0 Bruins isn't bad enough for the Canucks, I don't know what is. Well, 6-0 would be worse. Jake Six Hockey, I have to big hug. The YouTube algorithm will get mad at me if I don't make a video. Gary Wiseman, I like it better when the Canucks fans were throwing bras on the ice. Yeah, the famous Cowan the Bra bearing age. Jeff Cowan, journeyman player, ended up scoring, what was it, like 3 or 4 goals in a couple games, and then one of the fans threw a bra on the ice in appreciation. Juleson. And then Bluger just did a completely blatant interference. Can a Canuck fight? Can we do that at least? You can't score. Maybe somebody should fight. And then Bluger just like hits his guy. Brutal. That's so blatant, Bluger. Canucks are going to the penalty kill. Big PK. Why didn't you make one for Florida game? Hachiko, at Jake State Hockey, pretend the Florida game happened today and make a video on that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Hachiko. Paper, how many minutes? We got like 13 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Big Hog, if we come back, I'll shave my head and bleach it. Thanks, everyone, says Calvin. Big Hog says happy birthday. KJ, the league knows the Canucks can't beat the neutral zone trap. Yep. Their rush out of the zone is not great. And their forecheck's not good either. Major shout at Gary Wazman. Hey, wine at 2 Steelovs in. Couldn't hurt. At KJ. Russ rolling in 200 pennies tonight. Woo! Woo! KJ using that new Big Mac emoji. From at Calvin Dono Hype. Happy birthday, bro. Major Tao, Calvin, excellent generosity, brother. Happy birthday. Yeah, thank you very much. Happy birthday, Calvin. I got a new controller today as well. Awesome. Love a new controller. Always feels so crisp, right? Yeah, that's what we need, Bluger. Dope. Gotta get at least one here for the Canucks. I'm gonna continue drinking. Jim Rutherford will be joining after hours. I'm sure he'll be happy to do it. Kiefer Sherwood's so mad. He's on the bench cursing himself out. Bruins do another power play. How many shots do the Canucks even have in this period? I think they have like 3 shots. Canucks have not had a shot in this period yet. Let that sink in. They're down 5-0, and they do not have a shot so far in this period. And Miller just got high sticked. No, don't do that. Ah. Suter did not do what he should have done on that play. It's another brain fart. There's a delayed penalty. Miller gets high sticked, and Suter gives the puck away. He's not thinking. You pull the goalie, you kill more time, you go 5-on-5. But instead, he dumps the puck down the ice for some reason. Even Suter, who normally is a smart player, just screwed up. I don't even think that should have been a penalty. It was a follow-through. The Canucks just got lucky. It was a follow-through on a pass, which means it shouldn't have been a high sticking call. Oh, I'm getting angry. Skytrain Alfred, happy birthday, Calvin. KJ Brazzy, buy the warranty when they ask with new controllers. Such a money saver. Yep. Major shout, nothing is perfect. The look on your face, bro. I haven't bought a new controller in years. Imagine a black, blue, green new Canucks jersey combo. Both jerseys. Yeah. Do like the black skate, but do it in the new colors. I think that'd be sick. Skytrain Alfred, we are going to need a coach's challenge. I really giving SHIT to talk it. Haha, fist pumps. Put me and Hachiko there. They need us. For hockey. Brandstrom bobbles the puck, spins on the half boards, tries to give it to DeBrusque, just gives it away. Brutal. 26 seconds left to go. JT came back and PD cools off. Coincidence? There is no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. Pasternak. Can't get it to go. Canucks to the power play. They have like 30 seconds on the power play. It's going to be over before they even get in the zone. Watch this. They're not even going to get into the zone. Oh my gosh, they broke my prediction. Shoots. Swayman makes a save. Boston collects the rebound. Shoots the puck all the way down the ice. Demko stops it. Takes the puck behind his own net. Leaves it. Power play is now over for your Vancouver Canucks. I think P low-key scared of JT. Gary's laughing about it. Major Tau, nothing is perfect. Rutherford's gear will be seriously turning. What will he be thinking here? Canucks get another chance. They finally get some shots. They now have 2 shots in the period. Congratulations, you have 2 shots, Canucks. Our friend Cliffhanger, Canuck, hey bro, hope all is good. Toymaker, pull the goalie now to send a message to the players. I see John Cooper do it, and they almost came back down 5. Elfrin, hey Rome. Swear jar. Did I swear? I might have sweared. I swore. All we need is 2 shovels and at Chico and Big Hog Hockey. Yup. Canucks dump it in. No forecheck. Boston gets the puck out of the zone. Again. Frederick with a crazy one-timer. Demko makes the save. Hoglander gets the puck deep. Dakota Joshua skates in. Can't get to it because he's being interfered with. No call. And then Boston ices the puck because they don't know the rules. They get a 5-0 lead and they completely forget all the rules of the NHL. $50-50. 50% of you think that a jersey will be thrown on the ice, and 50% of you do not think a jersey will be thrown on the ice. I don't even know what to say now. Swear jar. KJ Brazzy, cheers. There, Waspy. David W, it's entertaining watching hockey games as a neutral observer, but I see this game for the Canucks as almost certain to go the Bruins' way. Yes, comebacks are possible. And then they score. The Canucks score. The Canucks score. Max Sasson, with his first career goal, gets the Canucks on the board. Max Sasson makes it 5-1. Turnover at the blue line. Pass over from Miller. Miller with a no-look pass over to Sasson. Sasson just rips it. And then Swayman gets a piece of it and it dribbles in. 5-1. 5-1. Hashtag just get one. It's pronounced Sassoon. Finally, Sasson gets the Canucks on the board. Drew Richards with a goal emoji. Big Mac, boom, goal emoji. Not a shutout. Apav, yo brother, welcome to the chat. Hachigo with a goal emoji. KJ Brazzy with a goal emoji. I'd be seriously disappointed if the jersey was thrown on the ice, not warranted. Awesome for Sasson. Yep. Hey, there it is. You love the hashtag. You love to see it. Bang, says Big Hog. Toymaker, Canucks fans are the most hostile in the league. I'm proud of the rage equals passion. We're so back. The Sass Master. Big Hog with a goal emoji. And then Major Tau gifts a sub or gifts a membership that nobody receives, apparently. The assassin scores. First career. Shame it wasn't under better circumstances. Assassin has been great. Boom. So great to see him get that. Canucks fan 94. I've actually been liking Sasson's play. He has a good stick work and looks like he'll be a good fourth line center. Good evening, guys. Welcome, B. The Canucks are leading? No, I'm lying. The Canucks are not leading this game. They're down 5-1. Gary agrees with you, Canucks fan 94. Gary, Calvin, wonder who is gonna get the membership. So fun watching. See whose names comes up. Apparently, no one, which is weird. Is my channel maxed out on memberships? Is that how many have been donated? That's wild. Elton John, when all hope is gone, Sasson says so much. He's been a bright light. Bless. Happy to finally see a first. Good for him. Yeah, he's deserved it. He's been working hard. 94 lest we forget. This is it. I feel it. Vesselis believes. I like Sasson. He is better than PDG. I forgot we still have PDG in the system. Laugh out loud. I believe he's currently hurt. I don't think he's actually playing down in Abbotsford right now. We'll have to ask Dustin after the in the post-game show when we get the final score in the Abbotsford Canucks game. People still have their gifts off. Yep. Major Chow, yeah, I'd like to see who gets the membership. YouTube stealing our joy. Yep. +1 treat for Dobby. Your joy, Major. Oh, I just saw a highlight of the Boston Bruins scoring, and I thought it was another one. Bill D. Giuseppe, Calvin. The Pizza Man. Smile, banana, eggplant, chaos giraffe. Bluger has cement hands. Sometimes. Giuseppe. We will rock it. Hoglander, fans on a shot. Hoglander back checking. Hoglander skates it out. Spins in his own zone. We will rock you. Boom. Oh, that guy didn't get traded or something. They sent him down to Abby. I believe he's hurt right now, though. Hughes shoots it, gets tipped wide. Besser collects it on the half boards. Miller at the point. Down low to Besser. Besser shoots down low. And Garland censors it to the middle of the slot. Nobody was there. Chaos Draft collects the puck, passes over to Hughes. Hughes skates over the blue line and then loses the puck in the neutral zone. No, he's an Abby. Oh, I see. No, sitting in the minors. Me too. One more time. One more time. One more time. Hashtag one at a time. Hachiko, yes, one more. Let's make it 6-1. Hachiko. Can we do it? 7 minutes ago. Can we get back up? Oh, right off the side of the net. Maybe I need to start supporting 31 other teams like Hachiko. Hachiko 5-2. Hachiko, let's do this, buddy. Gary Wiseman, when the Canucks lose, at least one of my other teams will have one. Yep. Let us score. Let us score. If this play continues, I will actually be concerned for Rick Tocchet. I don't see him getting laid off anytime soon, but this could set things in motion. So Boston, Demko's never beat Boston. And then Boston ices the puck. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. Fools. Bunch of ugly bear I almost said a swear word. That was close. Paper, putting the rule book in the chat. Vestless, you got to keep your stick tight. Maybe make it respectable and score a few. Yep. Hachiko. Are you surprised, Major? Are you surprised at all from Hachiko? Toymaker Hughes needs a goal or a point. Rome, Canucks fan 94. I can't see Tuckett's job in jeopardy anytime this season. Yeah, I don't think so either. Canucks are not active now. Hughes! No point, just joint. Sassin for the Hattie! Sassy Hattie. Boston ices the puck again. Because clearly they didn't get Paper's rule book. Big Hog, at least this game, we don't have to play Boston again. True. Hughes gets high stick, no call. Canucks fan 94, Rome agreed not this season, but if we miss the playoffs and this kind of play continues next season, it could turn into a possibility. Yep. Alfred, let talk walk. We can't generate any offense, and that's been a thing for the Canucks this season. Paper getting all the rule books out. Gary Wiseman, did you say in Game 7 2011, Big Hog? Cheers for the ref at least. Yeah. Jake's takes, I'm going to make some KD. And B's like, yo, WTF, that should have been a call. Yeah, should have. Ha 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 ha, feck. Vestalus. Major Tau. Big Hog Hockey. Well, the Canucks should be doing well against Boston. They should, yeah. Boston has not been playing well lately. Oh. Toymaker, Avs up next. We need a road trip quick. Yeah, the Avs are up next. Got the Avs on Monday, 7 o'clock. Oh, it's a 7:30, so it's a late one. Gary Wiseman wasn't watching that game. Bro, got him in the head. Yep, he did. Clapped him right in the head. No call. Toymaker, we go to Utah after the Avs game. Yep. We're on a quick 2-game road trip. Wednesday, the 18th in Utah for our first game in Utah and our first game against Utah. And then they are in Vegas on the 19th. And during the Vegas game, we will be having Santa Claus himself, Major Tau, joining us live from Vegas. Major Tau, I agree. Finn the Whale, give us luck. There's a Pasternak fan in the crowd just dancing. No more long road trips. No more long homestands, please. Another block shot. Canucks fan 94, and the fact that we have all this offense talent yet barely get any shots over the 2 periods is concerning. Yep. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. I need a baguette now. At Big Hog Hockey. A-OK. Peace. Lame game. Gary Wiseman, lame game. On paper, Canucks are far better, far and away the better team. December 19th, mark your calendars. I'll be at the game, boys, and you'll be live on Nothing is Perfect. Our very first Canucks Nothing is Perfect insider. Watch him from Vegas. December 19th, W date. Yeah, every time Major Tao's at a game, they win. And they're on the road, so. Major Tao's trying to start the wave with some eggplants. Matt, how was Miller's played tonight? The whole Canucks team played like terribly. Let's start that again. Take two. Miller set up Max Sasson for his first NHL goal. There's that. So there's that. He got an assist. Assist. Florida shut out again. I can't wait until Boston goes into rebuild and becomes trash team. He was playing? Yeah, Gary Wiseman hasn't seen him yet. Boys gather for a chat. Chico got me a baguette. Thanks, Chico. Quinn Hughes cross-checks him into the boards. That goon. Miller no-show. I think I mentioned this before, but I'd never seen the Canucks lose in person. Nothing is perfect, including JT Miller, damn it. Yep. Max Assassin. Knock on wood. Miller has been noticeable since he came back. Just a poor game overall. Yep. Boston goes to their fourth power play of the game. I'm going to whistle the Jeopardy song, I guess, now. Boston controls. Carson Soucy gets tripped. No call. Luger gets the puck out. That's it. I've seen enough. Start the rebuild. Shoulder hit, brah. What a play, Quinn. Yeah, Quinn Hughes finally does something and he takes a penalty. What a goon. What a goon. I think Dustin might need some more money in the pot. Well, I guess he's got $4 left, so he's got 4 free squares for the post-game show. Oh, those are some empty seats in the stadium now. Bruins control, but they're staying on the perimeter. At least there's that, right? What should I say to my Bruins fans when I see them? Just don't go to school on Monday. Does anyone have anything that Big Hog can say to his Bruins friends on Monday? Minute 19 left to go in this punishing game. Bruins send their fourth line out on the power play. Off a stick and out of play. They're not your friends anymore. At Jake Sidikaki, I think this game is analogous to the name of Greenland and Iceland, which is highly contentious at the time. Good point, Gary. should have been playing that whole time. Toymaker Marchand with his hands to the ear. Man, I want to see Juleson staple him to the boards. Blocker saved by Demko. And the power play's over. And then Jules Bluger sends the puck down. No icing because Boston didn't actually try to get the puck. Gary Wiseman, yes, there is a post-game show today. We are going to do a post-game show with Dustin. Feel good at Toymaker. Great take, Major. It's obviously a sensitive subject at the moment, but needs to be discussed. I will just ignore them. Yeah, pretend you don't know them. Hoglander, Sasson, and Suter out there. 10 seconds left in the game. Marchand must be getting up there in age now. Yeah. Jakes, we tackled the tough questions around here, buddy. Mercifully over. Brutal. Just brutal. Okay. Let's get this post-game show on the road, shall we? I think it's a good idea for us to get the post-game show on the road. Oh my goodness, that was not something you want to see. Let me get this whole thing set up here. Yeah, let's get the scoreboard up. I don't really want to show the scoreboard, but we'll anyways. Okay, let's get Dustin on here. So you do still have 4 swears left in your pot, so I don't know if you want to get them out right off the bat, or what do you think?
Oh man, our connection is not great right now.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna hang up on you, and then I'll call you back. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, that's better.
That's much better.
Okay. So the connection there was a lot like the connection between the Canucks players tonight.
Yeah. And their brains
like they just stopped working.
Their ability to play hockey whatsoever. This team is lacking in identity. The lack of pushback in the second period when they came out and got one early was really frustrating. And that falls on coaching. You got to call a timeout and regroup your troops and get things going in the right direction. And I just don't know. I don't know what Tocchet's doing to get these guys motivated, but that was start of the game came out flat. Start of the second period came out flat, gave up a goal in the first minute and a half. Start of the third period came out flat, gave up a goal in the first 30 seconds. That can't happen. And I don't know why it's happening, but between coaching and management, they got to figure it out.
I don't wish sickness on anyone, but I'm praying that this is the result of there being a sickness amongst the Canucks players, because that's how bad they look. They look like they all have like the worst kind of COVID you can get. Like how far into the Greek alphabet do we get? Like Omega, or like maybe they have multiple versions of it, because they had 4 shots in the first. They actually had 12 shots in the seconds, but they also got scored on early in the second period again. And then in the third period, when you're trailing, they let another goal in right off the bat. And then they only get 4 shots overall in the entire period. Even when a Boston team is clearly not even trying to score anymore, they put their 4th line out there for the last power play, and the Canucks still can't get any more shots. They end up with just 20 shots for the game, which probably seems like more than they actually deserve.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying is that where's the pushback? Where are our top scorers? Where's the fire? Where's the want to push it into their end and the creativity to generate some offense? There's nothing. Where's someone throwing a big hit? It's like starting a fight, getting some fire going. There's none of that. Like last year, we had far more times where we had someone go out there and throw a big hit, or we had a line go out there and just hold the offense in the offensive zone and just get chance after chance after chance and just make the opposing team wear down. And we just have not seen that this year. Against Florida, we had a good game where we got 4 goals and we were able to sit back and just play defense. But we can't do that every game in the NHL. We got to freaking score goals. And if we're not going to shoot the puck, we're never going to score.
I was yelling at Quinn Hughes for the first time this season. How many shots got blocked that Quinn Hughes took? Like how many shots? Like it had to be more shots got blocked than he actually got through the net tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the Boston blocked 23 of our shot attempts. So, that's just not good enough. I don't get it. You watch other teams get tons of shots through, and it's just makes you scratch your head. And and for me, because I watch a lot of hockey, it's coaching. Either we're being overcoached or we're being undercoached, and it's I don't know what it is, but we hate shooting the puck. Like we refuse to shoot it if we're in a certain spot, and I don't know if we'll get benched if we do or what, but like we need some excitement and creativity back in our offense. It's real stale and easy to defend against.
I have 3 major concerns about the Canucks. The first one we've already talked about. They can't get shots through, right? And you have to figure it out. Like, I don't know if they're trying to pick the corner or what they're doing, but the angles are all off. They're shooting into shin pads, they're shooting into sticks. And yes, Boston is a team that can defend shots, but their rush through center ice is terrible. And their forecheck is non-existent. Like, I felt like tonight I saw so many times where even like when you think there's like a couple players in on the forecheck, they don't even get there in time. And then what was Suter doing? It's a delayed penalty, and he just gives the puck away. You could have killed more of the penalty. Like that's just a straight up brain fart from a player that generally is one of the smartest guys on the team. If you have control of the puck, you let the time wind down. You even get some 5-on-5 time, maybe get a chance. But instead, he skates the center ice and just flips it down the ice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. It's just not everyone's brain was working tonight, and maybe a lot of them are sick. God, I hope that's what's happening, because to go from the Florida game, which was a complete solid team game, 60 minutes, to this is alarming. It's alarming. I don't know that this is sustainable. There will be some decisions to be made for sure by the head office. I'd be interested to see the interview after hours here coming up with Rutherford and Scott Oak. I'm sure he will have some choice words to say, and I'm sure he will have to be quite careful with what he says. After a loss like this, you will obviously be emotional. But yeah, I really am at a loss for words, given that we were just talking 2 days ago about how great the team had played.
Oh, you look at Pettersson was invisible. DeBrusk was invisible. Even Sherwood, he probably had a bunch of hits. You didn't really notice him anyways. That whole line was completely vacant from this game. And that's a line that we saw a lot from in the last game, right? JT Miller set up Sasson for his first goal. I'm so stoked to see Sasson finally get his first goal, because that man works so hard out there, but it's in a game where they lose 5-1 anyway. So even calling it, like I love to call a first goal and be excited about it, but I had to pretend that I was excited that Sasson scored, even though it's his first goal of the game.
Yeah, no, exactly. And this is Petey's second game in a row where he hasn't really showed up, and bothers me in the sense that if there really is, and we're not here to start rumors or say anything negative, or we're not in the locker room, so we don't know what goes on. But if there really is an issue between JT Miller and Elias Pettersson, something needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, someone needs to be moved, and it needs to happen quickly, because you are not getting the best out of either player right now, and you never will if their personalities are that far apart. But they thrived just fine under Boudreau, and they were able to do their offensive thing. They were fine last year under Tocchet, so I don't understand what changed after the All-Star game of last year. But it's I don't know what the answer is. I really don't. I've been scratching my head and trying to find something that makes sense, but it's really just, at this point, I gotta point the finger at coaching. And I hate to do that because it's just so easy to do that. And Tocchett's a great guy and a great coach, and he does some great things with this team. But when it comes to firing the team up and getting them to push back and getting that big shift, he just doesn't know how to get it out of these guys.
Have we seen Tocchet call a timeout to calm his team down? I don't think we've seen him do it the entire season, right?
Nope. The only timeouts we've seen him call are when we have the goalie pulled and we're trying to get back into the game in the last couple minutes. And that's something that that's what I mean about, like, when do we kind of start to look at coaching as the issue? We can't get the rose-colored glasses because of the Jack Adams Trophy. Lots of coaches win that award and get fired the next year. I'm sure there's a big list of it. There's just something about what's happening with this team and the lack of fire and the lack of give a shit about that. Like, after the games, when they lose, they just don't feel like anyone is getting frustrated or upset about this floundering type of play. And that worries me.
You literally have the perfect opportunity to take matters into your own hands. The little rat Brad Marchand cross-checks Quinn Hughes, and then it just turns into a scuffle. There's no fight. It just turns into a scuffle. That is the perfect opportunity for someone to drop the gloves and try and make his nose a little smaller than it is, but instead it just turns into like a little slapping fest, right? Is that aspect missing from the Canucks for someone who's going to step up and try and turn the tide with a good fight?
100%. It's a 4-0 game at that point. I don't care who's on the ice. Grab somebody and just start chucking. It doesn't matter. You got to do something to get your team going. And there's just like one guy, right? Like Miller goes in to jump in for Quinn, and it's like, come on, guys. Where's the emotion? Where's the fight? Where's the, like, desire to play for the logo that's on the front of your jersey? I just don't feel it from this team. And I haven't felt it all year, really. At home, it's been so frustrating to watch them at home. And yeah, I I usually have words to say, but I'm at a complete loss for words because it just doesn't make sense. From what we saw last year from this team to now, it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, and a positive note, the 3 stars of the game were Max Sasson, Thatcher Demko, and Elias Pettersson. No, I'm lying. The Canucks didn't get a single star. And this is the concerning part too, and we've talked about this over the last couple games. Pasternak, number 1 star of the game, 4 points. Zacha, 3 points, 2nd star. Geeky, 2 points, right? And from a guy like Pasta, we're starting to see a trend now of these elite players are coming in and having their way with the Canucks. Do the Canucks have a problem defending against the top talent in the NHL?
They absolutely do. And that's where you miss Hronek and you miss Forbort being out there. We saw full well why Brandstrom has been sitting out the last couple games with some of his defensive play tonight, which was very poor. He was directly responsible for a couple of blown coverages on 2 or 3 of the goals for sure. Definitely 2 of the goals. So it's alarming. We need help on defense, and we need it fast because our ability to generate offense from our blue line is not good. And when we have guys that don't have that talent try to make plays that they aren't equipped to make, we make our mistakes get compounded and we get filled in by talented teams.
There were 2 players on the Vancouver Canucks, Nate, that were +1. Who do you think they were?
I don't know. Miller and Hughes.
Juleson. Hughes was even at least, but you got Branstrom as a -2 and Friedman was a -3, which is not great. And then on the forward ranks, like you're looking at Pettersson -2, Teddy Bluger -2, Jake DeBrusk -2. So another game where Pettersson and DeBrusk are both a -2. And it's just not good enough, because that's one thing we always talk about with Pettersson. When he's not scoring, he's still good defensively. And even tonight, I was nervous as soon as that line got hemmed in their own zone. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, we played very poor 5 or even strength hockey today because there was some 4-on-4 play that was not very good tonight either.
Okay, let's pray that the Canucks are all sick. They all have the flu. They're all throwing up in buckets right now. That's why they have brain fog. What about the Abbotsford Canucks?
The Abbotsford Canucks with a glorious 3-0 victory over the Manitoba Moose this evening.
Good news.
We had just another wonderful team game. Very solid defense. Only allowed 15 shots to get through on Tolopilo. He stopped all 15 of them. Linus Karlsson with 2 more goals today to add to his goal total. Just hit the ground running coming back from injury a couple games ago. He's now up to 5 on the season. Niels Oman with 2 assists again, adding to his point total. I think he's now up to a point per game pace with all the assists he's been getting lately. So yeah, we had 3 stars there were Linus Karlsson, Jet Wu, and Tolopilo. So our baby Canucks swept the 3 stars tonight in their game, making up for the Bruin sweep for the big boys.
Can I ask, do you know who backed up? Because I know obviously with Shelov's getting called up the last minute, did they have to bring in like an emergency backup, or is Ty Young still kicking around back there?
No, Ty Young had been sent to Kalamazoo, which is a little harder to get out of than Abbotsford. So Jonathan Lemieux was backing up Nikita Tolopilo today, and I imagine he was probably a local university goaltender or a junior player somewhere, an e-bug situation there. So I'll have to look into who Jonathan Lemieux is a little further, but yeah, definitely probably not someone we wanted to see much ice time today.
But that's, I mean, then too, right? Keeping the Manitoba Moose to only 15 shots. Clearly the Canucks were doing a really good job of keeping them off the scoreboard, because 15 shots. I mean, like, what kind of team only gets 15 shots in the game? They have to be crap to only get 15 shots in the game, right?
Right?
So
who only gets 4 shots a period twice in a game?
Yeah. I mean, the Bruins only had 4 shots in the third period, right?
Yeah, but when you're up 5-1 or 5 buzz, you really don't got to be pressing the gas pedal much.
Oh. So we got the Colorado Avalanche coming into town on Monday, 7:30 game. What are we expecting from that juggernaut?
I believe they had a victory tonight. I would expect that if we play like we did tonight, it's not going to be very fun.
And I just, for some reason, I feel like Blackwood, their newest addition from San Jose, is probably going to get the start, because historically, for whatever reason, Blackwood has always played well against the Canucks. Yeah, so Avs did win tonight 5-2 against the Predators. But yeah, Blackwood has been kind of one of those. It's weird. It's one of those Canucks logic things that we've talked about, where like this weird backup goalie always just randomly plays really well against the Canucks, and Blackwood's one of those. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him get the start.
Yeah. And to be fair, Blackwood has had quite a start to the season on a very poor team. To have a .913 save percentage coming off of that San Jose Sharks team, that's quite impressive. So not a slouch by any means. Just was kind of stuck in net for a rebuilding team, and now that he's got some solid defense in front of him, Colorado could be trouble going forward here.
So I've already blacked out the entire game tonight. So let's just move on.
There was a game tonight? I must have missed it.
Well, Dustin, thank you very much for the post-mortem today, and we'll talk to you again on Monday against Colorado.
Absolutely. Take care of yourself and enjoy your Sunday.
Dustin Boydell stopping by regardless of the terrible final score. Vancouver not really showing up tonight, but we had a whole bunch of you guys show up tonight, which is always good to see. Very nice of you all to be here with us to watch the Canucks get pushed in. Oh, pain. It is pain being a Canucks fan sometime. Like, it just had to be Boston that ends up tooling us up too, right? Like, it just had to be Boston. That little Rat Marchand scoring a goal to start things off. My goodness. Not a fan. Not a fan of that nonsense. All right, let's go see who stuck around. Who's still here? Hachiko putting goals in the chat. Dignan in the chat. I'm in shambles. Me too. Gary Wiseman laugh out loud. Hate to lose to Boston. Absolutely, Drewski. Loose cannonballs. Vesilis. And then Majors having all the range of emotions and then throwing up at the end of it. Alfred, boycott the home games now. Yeah, let's be on the road the whole time. Big hog, see y'all. I will go run through my wall. Jake Sakes, good night, everyone. Rome, I prefer the Canucks losing to Florida, but beating Boston. Yeah, I probably would have taken that. Jake Sakes, understandable hog. Hachiko, not Dustin freezing. Yeah, he was freezing to start. Cheers, Major Tau. Alfred, boycott, boycott, boycott. Big Hog putting the swear jar out there. Major Tau using the new Big Mac emoji. And then Big Hog bleeping himself. Bleep, 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 bleep. There, I'm done. Gary Wiseman using the new emoji with Big Mac. Vesilis, it happens to them. Drew Richards, I really hate losing to Boston. Tighten the stick to puck. Alfred, I have a feeling Tocchet's job is on the line sooner than later. Swear jar for Major Tau. Jupiter 420 is my gamer tag. If anyone wants to add me on Xbox, I'd be down to play some hockey or something. Big Hog, Dobby, the only reason I'm here. Just thinking that. OMG. Did you guys just become best friends? Big Hog Hockey night, y'all. Alfred, you could be right, bro, if they run below 500 at home. Good night, bro. 4 shots in the third whilst down front of home is dismal. Yeah. Love you, Majors, says Big Hog. The flu bug has hit the team, apparently. Yeah. So I feel like it is probably a flu bug situation with how bad they played, but who knows? Because the Canucks have been so all over the place. Matt watching with the future. DJ COVID saved my life. Major Tau, eggplant, praise, hang loose. Vestless justice for Fuji. Hashtag Fuji at Big Hog. High five. Matt, health could be an issue. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Put this one in the trash and move on to the next. Lots more hockey to play. Coconuts glow. Love you all. Drew, cheers. Drew, good night. Thanks, Vancouver, for being my pallbearers. Laugh out loud. Dope. Matt, Major, yes, Squire Barnes said that as much. Vesilis 3 months in, and we have a really good goalie. Matt, peace, eggplant, vomit. Calvin, laugh out loud. One time he did try and challenge a call. That was a mistake, of course. We killed off the penalty, but still. I believe that the other team scored right after that. Tocchet probably seeing calling timeout as a sign of weakness. He's hard-headed is why. Yep. Old school mentality, says Rome. He's got to get with the times. Facts, Rome. At least we didn't get shut out. Yep. Sasson. Yeah, small Yeah, true small victories. Think Alvin make a trade soon? I hope so. We need another defenseman bad. I think Alvin will wait until after Christmas. Hronek out for a while. The defense may be sick. The Canucks play off chances if they don't improve. At Calvin, I agree, says Rome. Calvin, oh yeah, forgot about him. Could be a possibility now. Calvin, Edmonton won their game 2. We're probably under them now in the standings. Rome at Garrett Paragraph Pro. Thanks for your thoughts on this game. Major Tau, good GG. Good night, boys. Let's get it versus Colorado. I hope so. Calvin, yeah. Calgary still hanging in there too. Yeah, Calgary shutting out Florida tonight. And then Major Tau, Paragraph for Pro. Cheers. Okay. 5-1. Canucks get absolutely destroyed by the Boston Bruins, which you hate to see. It is what it is, though. And that's what's going to happen. But, we will be live again, despite the fact that the Canucks were absolutely terrible tonight. And despite the fact that we talked a lot of smack about the night here on Nothing is Perfect, we do still appreciate the Vancouver Canucks. So, yes, Vancouver versus Colorado, 7:30 start on Monday. We will be live, as usual. And as I always say, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. Make good choices.